switch over to the new system now.
It's time. Going live on King Smarty TV in 3, 2, 1.
All right. We on time. Whole crew is in the building. Uncle Stone, Lansky, Heck Boy Liking, Uncle Ray is in the building. Glad all the brothers is here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a little, we're gonna spin around the freestyle, have just an open discussion about a various amount of things. Hold tight.
Now, coming straight from the lion's den. Your host.
You're now tuned in to the realest show on YouTube.
What's up, fellas? What's up?
Now? What's good, Keith?
This is high quality content. This is high level, high frequency content. So if you're part of the stupid club, just get up out of here right now. Don't even click on this. Just go. All right. We're not going to deal with you tonight. Everybody in attendance pulling up, salute. Uncle Ray, it's on you. What we talking about? What's first on the list?
We talk about Donald Trump and what it's not what it seems, what everyone thinks is going on isn't really what's going on, and how there's a whole bunch of hidden people in the background that nobody ever mentions, but is really running the whole thing.
Wow. Okay, let me ask you this though before you start to set it off and go crazy. I thought T, the Trump, stand for Tesla. What do you say to that?
I mean, if you look into the adventures of Baron Trump and all that, and John Trump and the Tesla papers, there could be some truth to that. And then how much money did Elon Musk actually give to Trump to the election and all,
That's what I wanted to talk because these dudes here is a mano y mano, and they running around here trying to like put electric recharge stations everywhere. Am I right? So what's up with these guys? What could you tell us about these two guys, like in cahoots with each other? Do you know anything about that before you dive into your topic?
I mean, Maria Farmer, she's one of the original Epstein victims who actually came out and her story was buried because she had the balls to get a hold of the FBI and actually contact them in the 90s and say Les Wexner was the head of the snake. And they shut her up and shamed her and did a whole bunch of other shady things to discredit her. That's their play. That's what they do. And it's just tragic how that stuff happens. And some people just fall for the carrot, just like everyone right now. I'm not trying to change topics, but big celebration of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and everyone act like this remarkable thing just happened. And the NIL money is all from Les Wexner and all his cronies or whatever you want to call.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's insane. But back to the Trump.
Yeah, let's go. It's
just they're all connected. I mean, the mega group, Elon Musk, Ghislaine Maxwell, there's pictures of them together. I mean, it's all been proven. And then he's like trying to run the whole shadow presidency thing is what, from my view, which is just my opinion, that Mr. Elon Musk and Donald Trump are definitely working to do something with the whole land and sea by air and to track you and all that. Everyone's heard the clip. Everyone's heard what Trump said. It'd be by land, by sea, by air.
Yo, what's that funny shit that your man Elon Musk did that hell shit? What's that hell shit all about?
I haven't, for the fact that some say it's a Roman salute and then other people say it's a full-on Nazi salute or his whole autistic and being all, and then he said, my heart goes out to you at the end. So he kind of rubbed it in your face. So I have no clue. What do you think?
I think it's some hell something. It looked
sure.
demonic to me. I mean,
it's
what do you think,
demonic.
Lansky? Did you see that clip?
Yeah, I got to see it, but there's another clip that I seen online that he was alive with neo-Nazi group leaders, and they did it at the same time. So I think it's a old Nazi salute from Germany, and I think that they following the German tradition, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy. Joel, I see you in the building. Salute. Yeah, man. Yo, it's crazy tonight. I got the link in the chat. Joel, you want to pull up? Hit that link. Hit that link. Who's in the building? Clarence is in the building. Hit that link. We having an open panel. Uncle Ray, it's on you. Talk to us. Let us know more about this Trump thing. Whatever you picked up on.
He's part of the MAGA group and bought and paid for by Mossad for sure. And how he's this is all connected. Les Wexner and how he helped, from my opinion and what my research showed me, how he helped bring down the Italian mafia for the Jewish mafia, which Les Wexner and the Mossad and all that runs. And their main thing that they like to do is the blackmail. And people like to use Diddy as human shields and all that, which is bad, but
it's a cover up. It's a cover up. Mark, we see you in the
Definitely.
building. Salute. Galactic Sisters in the building. Hey, check this out. So, did you guys know that Trump family was the first one to enter? What's the guy? What's the one that died? It's not Thomas Edison. What's the other one? The other genius that died that we had doing all the stuff. What's his name again? Nikola Tesla. So the Trump's uncle was the first one they called to go into the room to inspect Nikola Tesla's old stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And he was able to dig through it and basically get first dibs on it, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So just imagine if he got first dibs on all that stuff, what type of information, technology that the Trumps got their hand on. So now him and Elon Musk coming back together again. This is why I was saying the Tesla and the Trump has some connection. Y'all see where I'm going with this? The Tesla, the T, baby. You understand what I'm saying? The T, baby. What you say to that, Uncle Stone?
You know me. I bring it down to energy, and I bring it down to ordinance, and I bring it down to everything is up. And just like this conversation is, you ain't nothing hidden no more. It isn't. And
Well,
it's
look what Mark says. Mark says Trump is still stupid and can't fix that. I don't know if he's really stupid, because you know why I gotta say that, Mark? Because the moves that the Trumps did, a lot of people probably would have did them same moves if they was in his situation, far as how he's doing things and who he pardoned. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna definitely argue these points though, y'all. I'm not arguing with y'all. We gonna argue the points. You feel me, y'all? We got an objective perspective. You understand what I'm saying? I'm unbiased. I ain't taking no sides, but we're going to build tonight. We're going to talk about this topic. You know what I'm saying? But who did y'all vote for? I never voted in my life, but I'm not going to lie. I kind of like when it came to that job, somebody had to stand in those shoes, and I kind of like think Trump was the guy for the job. Now, y'all could beat me up now, just in case anybody just disagree with me and start telling me I'm a knucklehead. I just feel that way, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? But this is how we.
Right, look at the whole tree as some gangster shit, right?
Right.
Look at some gangster shit. Strip away who the fuck it is, who's getting done dirty. Look at some gangster shit, right? Bosses always fuck with bosses on whatever level. Bosses always got a different sauce that's on a higher level than people down here. So just take that.
Hey, Mark, that's a good way to think about it, Mark.
Yeah,
Mark,
forget wealth and all that other shit because it's inevitable, right? And new money, old money, right? But when they say, okay, the top families really run these guys under them. So think about it. If Trump a gangster and he come from this certain accord or these even bloodline or whatever it may be, right? To me, I haven't seen nobody in office that could go and shake shit up like him, right? So to me, he's the guy. But I go back to gangster shit. I'm going like for an example. He's a Gemini. and you know I love astrology, right? And Geminis are top at being shapeshifters. They're air sign. They can match energy on the spot. So he's not scared like them other dudes. It's a whole Cold War going on back home. This, that. I'm going to pull up on his step and say, man, we about to squash this shit. What's up? We got bigger fish to fry. Even if he's finessing or whatever he's doing. You get it? My point is, he's the guy that I would see in that position that could get more things done. Because it's like this. There's so much money and so much real stuff happening that's past this physical fuck shit. And some of these people know. And some of them know we know. So they got to play a game of giving something back right now. He's the perfect one. You get it? So at the end of the day, I ain't saying he 100 all the way around. I don't know his personal business that way. That's why this conversation is cool. But at the end of the day I respected a gangster being in office versus somebody that could be puppeted. So what he's going to do is, if y'all think I'm about to be puppeted, I'm about to be moving this shit around. I'm a gangster. You think you're using me? He's going to play into it on that level. Because there's certain things a lot of these guys can't do that he just got the balls to do, bro.
I agree.
So
I agree.
So don't get me wrong.
I agree.
This is what I saw before when he was. They're trying to arrest him in one breath. In the next breath, there's this African kid who came up with these jets that are like he knows how to take air and crystals or some shit and generate frequency and energy through it. And they no longer need. He basically fucked Tesla and them niggas up with whatever they've been doing. You get it?
Right.
He fucked them up.
Hey, hold on for a second. Hey, Joel, if you on an iPhone, right? Back out your app, go through the browser, and come to my channel, and you should see the join button.
African kid.
If you don't see it that way, let me know, and or either look for it like that, or look inside one of the links in one of the videos. You should see the join inside the description section in one of the videos. You should find it. Let me know when you find it.
Real quick, I'm gonna close out quick. So long story short, this African kid who finds a way how to create energy out of fucking crystals and some fucking water and air or some shit. He did some wild shit. But he's made jets. Arabs and all them, I guess in Dubai and all that, the Muslims try to kill us. He had so many attacks on him. They was trying to clean the fuck out the young boy. So guess who coming to save him?
Right. T-Rump.
He coming to cuff him and probably put him up in a cave somewhere. He probably tucked away in Nassau, some type of place, where the fuck he could be at. You ain't getting him. But to me, it's like, I'm gonna get you out of that trouble, but you got to come on this side over here.
Yeah, that's that door.
So I'm just gonna take it back to gangster.
Do your thing.
So I look at it as the powers that be gonna use every finesse they could possibly use to take whatever they need to take or use whatever they need to use. And I believe that, of course, everyone wants to use something for something. So it's the amount of energy you put. Yeah, and so it's the amount of energy on it. But now, in terms of the conspiracy side that may not be a conspiracy, shit, we in the age of Aquarius. Everything is up. You everything you thought. That's why, like, all this Jim Jones, all this other stuff, this history shit is so big right now. You know what I mean? That's why everybody, what happened years ago is so big online. That's why we're talking about it right this second. You know what I mean? So the thought of it is huge. And the Angles brother right here is coming in on. I'm about to drop the mic because I want to hear him. I just gave you my, because you asked me a question. You know how I am. I'm long.
All right, go ahead, Uncle Ray. It's on you. It's on you, Uncle Ray. Take it away.
Well, besides the fact of him, Lex Wexner, being part of Jewish Mossad and him bringing down the Italian mafia in the 80s and 90s, including John Gotti and all that stuff was going on. It just, Columbus, Ohio has always been the one city that they never talked about in none of the documentaries, really. And it's just been going on in the background here. And if you know, and you can see it and feel it. I mean, it's everywhere. From when you come straight into the state, you got human trafficking signs everywhere. 1-800, stop trafficking here. Except for I did notice during COVID, it all went away. especially
So
down.
so you hold. So you trying to tell me this is where those videos that when you had sent me and the kids be in cars and shit, they be smuggling people inside the car, like inside the lining of the car, they be having people in there and all that type of shit. This is the type of shit that's going on over there.
That's the stuff's been going on, man. It's
Wow.
pretty crazy. It's
Yeah,
right
that's some
in front of
that's some
everybody.
sick shit.
Pretty crazy.
Heck
Some
boy,
people-
heck
check
boy,
it out.
you
It's
got
some
kids? How you
There's
feel
some
about
people on
that?
this planet. Listen, there's some people on this planet that know some deep other shit that normal people just don't know. Like for an example, I'm gonna take Tyson Fury when he licked the blood of the bronze bomber. If you go back in ancient history, a lot of those Caucasian warriors, if they was able to beat a black man and kill him and eat his heart, he was able to take on his power. You understand? And so when you go to that whole level of all that shit there, for an example,
Drake,
some
salute.
for an example, some people is fixated on going down on chicks while they bleeding. It's not necessarily because they bleeding and they nasty. No, coming for that blood. So the people that's on these other levels, they're willing to pay whatever to get this stuff, and however this shit goes, it's on another fucking level to them, and it's that big, and they got that much money.
Chillin', you crazy.
That goes back to vampirism.
Definitely.
Copy. So it's a lot of shit going on that's way past normal people understanding that's happening.
Super crazy.
It's happening. So I could say, even out here in Atlanta, that shit is big, bro. Like the human trafficking is like they and it's funny because
They just
that
run
conversation that conversation comes up all the time, everywhere, every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like daily. And people do
Ohio's
not
number
listen.
4, they say.
Did you see
It's
the
been that
Fed
way.
just busted a facility where they found heads, arms, legs, penises, a whole bunch of body parts and stuff like that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Real crazy. They said they found a head like Frankenstein, like a body of a man attached to like a woman's body, all types of stuff. It's on the black market, so you could go on the dark web and you could find.
Oh yeah. Hey yo, the crazy shit. They nuts over there.
Is you can find anything for sale, you know. So it gets really tricky. You know, you gotta you know, I tell people stay you know, they gotta get out the matrix, you know, because they put the signs right here in front of your face, and it's like we're blind to them because we're so used to what we could see, you know.
That's facts. We blindly give up consent for them to traffic the kids. They're just by looking the other way and just thinking it's not happening to me, so it's not happening to my family. So let's just keep it moving. We can't do that no more.
Yeah.
That's right. Y'all on the right track. Keep going.
I tell people, man, listen, before motherfucker put a tracking device in me, I'm gonna put my own in me, motherfucker. I'm gonna put my own in my people's too, motherfucker. Because this shit, you gonna have to be open minded to everything that you thought wasn't that is. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you would like it or not, like in everything you can possibly imagine is up.
Up.
Yeah.
Hey, what did Mark say?
Yeah, both
What
beautiful and
Talmud?
both beautiful and ugly. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful too.
Y'all read the chat. Y'all see what Mark said? What the Talmud say? What is the Talmud? I don't know. Y'all tell me. What's that?
Is that the Jewish Bible?
Yeah, about to say,
or
put
one?
me on. 'Cause I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, enlighten us, Mark. Hit that link.
The Talmud.
Yeah, Talmud. What did they say? I never even heard of that. I feel like looking it up. Oh, Jewish holy book. Jewish holy book. He says.
Yeah, their Bible.
Do they got
Enlighten us.
do they got an esoteric version and an esoteric version?
I mean, we got the source, so we can just go straight and override everything. You know what I'm saying? But we just trying to hear his point of view. I dropped that link right there, so if you want to pull up like a man, talk to us. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
You
yes, I
also,
like it.
you also ask Esteban certain
I
questions
like
and
that.
shit.
I
I
got
Remember?
I,
like
I got a bad signal. Remember, I was trying to bring
Oh
him in
yeah, I'm
earlier,
sorry about that. I'm sorry.
so that's why I was like, I ain't even gonna patch him, man. We just gonna do this raw deal today. It's on you, Uncle Ray. What we got next on the list? What we talking about? What we talking about, Uncle Ray?
The whole
What's next?
see Trump, Musk, and Wexner, Dershowitz, they all go back together to the same thing, to that mega group. And it's
Okay.
basically a CIA, basically Mossad blackmail operation. And that's why you haven't seen the list. You've heard him talk about declassifying the JFK files and the Martin Luther King files. And then there's a video where they show Trump talking and they asked him about the Epstein files and he paused. He's like, yeah, I guess I would. But then
What
he
made him want to? What made
alluded
him
to
want to
saying there's a
disclose
whole
those
bunch of
though?
phony. Sorry, what'd you say?
What made him want to disclose those though? Like, why did he want to all of a sudden get to that?
For to get elected. That's what I thought in the beginning. I mean, because he always started talking about it on the campaign trail on how he was going to declassify the Epstein files on day one, right after he got inaugurated. First thing he was going to have him and whoever declassify. I don't think Hash
What do
Patel
you
was
think? What do you think?
yet.
But you gotta understand that that Trump and the FBI they really don't like each other. You know what I mean? So by him releasing statements that the FBI has been hidden, like like when he first got elected, he released the files of Hitler being in Argentina. I don't know
Yeah.
if you ever he released it on Twitter.
Yes. Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like he got a battle against the FBI and
Internal battle going for sure.
yes.
Hidden in plain sight to block what's really going on.
See that? Can I take the mic for a second? That's
Go ahead,
that. See, that's that part where I keep bringing up the word gangster. It's just at them other levels with them other guys, and the mentality is the same, just more brutal. And some of them people, like I said, I was listening to Tom Cruise one day talking, and there's a couple of them actors, and it was like, once you realize what's really going on, he was talking
Really
about,
going on.
yeah, what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
You can't look back anymore. So at the end of the day, that's like why we're
Yeah,
having
once
this
your
conversation.
eyes is open, your eyes is open.
Yeah, so we're in that age of time where every day somebody's eyes is opening, man, and you know, everybody has their time. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of power reigning, that probably shouldn't be reigning or shouldn't be reigning. Let's just say, like I said, we're in the age of Aquarius, man. And that's why the smart ones that do know that we are in this shit, like them bros, they know all this shit we talking about. So, spiritually and everything. Don't fucking think they don't know everything. Them niggas just know every book.
I think
You understand? Yeah.
Donald
So,
Trump is there for smoke and mirrors.
yeah.
Because is it really gangster? Because at the end of the day, everybody here I think would agree that is it gangster? Because we know that if a woman president had got into office, it would be going down. It would have been downhill. It would have been downhill. So you think they was gonna let her get in at all?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that what Mr. Ray is talking about is a long ongoing plan that's been going on, and it's the power of the powerful connecting. You know what I'm saying? Allying up with each other to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that they can stick around and keep doing what they've been doing, because it's ugly right now and it's go time.
I mean, look at the whole AI and the day one and the Stargate thing with Larry Ellerson and the other fellow. You know, it's crazy. It goes back to the whole, it'll be by land, by sea, by air, and you won't be able to get away from it. You're going to be tracked and surveilled wherever you go. And that's what they got what they think they have on the horizon for all of us. Well, we already know the truth of that, don't we, fellas?
Well,
I mean, if they want to
Tell them again, Jedi. Tell them again.
They told you the truth. They tell you the truth in the movie. Like let's just say Outbreak. They told you about the coronavirus before the coronavirus happened. Just like when they come out with a new iPhone, you know what I'm saying? They're probably 10 iPhones behind that. Yes. They probably already created the next 10 iPhones. So we're playing catch up because we can't see what's right in front of our face. They're going to give us the tools to destroy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And by the time we catch up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we're exposing something. No, they're letting us know what they want to know when they want us to know it. You feel me? So, you know, just like China and America. China is one of the biggest importers of America, so they've been doing business. So, of course, they're not going to want to interrupt that. You know what I'm saying? So they've been playing at the same table, making it seem like they're not playing on the same side. That's the smoke and mirrors of it, you know?
Yes, sir. That's how they do it.
No, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and I definitely gonna stand on what I meant by what I meant with gangster, but I am not about to. Like I said, I ain't about to say ain't no fuckery and trickery ain't going on up there. Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. I ain't about to. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Someone once told me that on any ladder to success, you want to step on something to step up that ladder, and it usually is somebody.
For someone to go up and go down, that's that.
Crazy.
And what did LeBron say with JJ Redick before he got the job? He said, you got to sacrifice loved ones in order to get. And he said it right on the podcast in front of the whole world. Right hidden in plain sight, and didn't care because it was directed for all of us to hear that. Before they do it, you know, they got to say it before they do it and give up our consent. You know how that whole thing goes.
Fatality.
Yeah, that should sound crazy. Super, super, super demonic, though. Hey, I want to shift gears real fast, right? Because Uncle Stone mentioned the word spirit 3 times. Spiritual, energy. So let's talk about that real fast, right? Because lately, a lot of Jedis that I know, you know what I'm saying, have been being attacked demonically. You understand what I'm saying? And the only way that the demonic energy can attack us is through loved ones. You follow what I'm saying? So for all the Jedis that been, you know, going through their time of being, because we're going to always be attacked. It's never going to stop. It's never going to end. It's just all about how we come together and deal with it as a unit versus dealing with it as an individual. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody here can elaborate about, as a Jedi, when you're being attacked by outside forces, entities, or even energy? Can anybody elaborate about that?
Sure.
Who want to go first? Don't wait. Go.
Sure. We need to be educated on what was once a secret. That's number one. Once you get tapped into that and understand that you're more than just what you think you are. Like I'm checking out yesterday, baby girl she's talking about you picturing in your mind that DNA coil that's in your body and all those bars in it, and talk to it like you're a self-contained. You're way more iller than you think you fucking are. So if you can't get to those levels of starting to fathom that, you never get to get the prize. You know what I mean? So so in terms of energy, and call it what you want, dark, beautiful, all energy, whatever, right? It should, you understand that if you're focused and you conscious, there's something out there that needs to run down on that. It has a job to run down on that. There's an energy that gotta just run down on it. It doesn't have anything positive to want to, it wants to run down on that. You understand? That's part of that darkness. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, is like everyone has somebody that hates them just for them. Can't stand you just because. You could be the most beautiful person in the world. Just can't fucking stand you. You understand?
Yeah, that's that
Hate your
deep
fucking
hate. That's that other kind of hate.
It's
You
definitely
heard?
right, but that's still energy.
Right.
We've been seeing it our whole lives. We just was calling it
Right.
hate before.
Right.
So the reality,
Yeah.
so so
They put the wrong label on the
yeah,
energy.
so that word is more dangerous. So
More
if you could know that you're precious and your energy is precious, you start realizing I don't need to waste too much of it on this. Because it might be raining tomorrow. Bill collectors might be calling. I might got to shake that shit off.
Right.
You get it? But
Right.
they know they can get you during that time. But if they get you through your kids, people at work, people that may be in your household, something that's close to you, these energies, that's why you got to be into cleaning your house, getting rid of that energy. You're going to have to be tapped into, because if you're not tapped into the spiritual tools, how the fuck you going to bang? How you going to fight? They stripped you already. So if you don't know, the first thing is to go look inside of yourself and like whatever form of meditation it is you do, but go get to some type of strong ass feeling and go lock in on what you need to solve whatever it is you're going through. Like, and that's the part. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't taking care of making sure you get strong hours of sleep so that you can be in tune and understand that your body is resting, but you 100, 24, 365, whatever, with no number, infinite. So your body's taking a rest. That light inside of you is busting these other moves, trying to get you, but it's up to you to program that and stay in tune with that and understand when you come back to this physical world, you're like, damn, I'm gonna put this suit back on and deal with these fuckers.
Right. That's a good analogy.
And shit. I'm gonna leave it there.
Hey Ray.
yes, sir.
You probably the oldest one here, right?
Yeah.
You are big brother, right? What do you feel about energy, far as negative energy? What type of title you put on that? What would you call negative energy? Demonic? Would you call it bad energy? Would you call it spiritual energy? What would you call negative energy?
Well, what brought the energy on would be my question. Because let me give you a little story. After COVID, I got displaced and lived in a motel for almost 2 years, a Motel 6, and I dug myself up out of that. But I was deep into the QAnon circles and digging in the rabbit holes and staying up all night and staying in chat rooms. And all I know is MAGA is the #1 highest of witchcraft. If you could look that up in the Satanic Church. And I was spiritually attacked, demonically attacked. Sounds crazy, but basically raped by a demon in my sleep. My wife can attest to that shit.
What that shit
up.
had you doing? Busting nuts in your sleep? You was having wet dreams?
It wasn't like a wet dream. It was like something came over top of me and manifested from a beautiful woman to a fucking demon. Pardon my language. Sorry.
So wait. Hold. Slow it down. So you telling me
100.
you was in your bed having
In the
sex
Motel
with
6.
Madonna, and from Madonna it turned to a lady
Medusa
snake.
in this bitch.
It turned to Medusa from
Crazy.
one image to the other image while you was already like making love to her. Oh yeah, that was sexual rape. Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah. And then I was out making a video, sitting behind the motel one night, and I was up against the light pole, and I said that, and I felt like something grabbed me and touched me, and basically, boom, went right close to me, and I couldn't explain that shit. And then next thing stuff I couldn't explain was that it's hard to talk about this, but since you brought the topic up, we have to touch on this. And demonic energy entities. I don't know. Maybe I have something in me that I was being tested if I was going to keep going, because I know a lot of people got compromised in them QAnon circles and turning into straight grifters, taking money from people, selling fake crypto, you know, just scamming people. And once I got out of that, I just tested what he said about sleeping. I changed my whole sleep. Everything's going good. Got more clarity, more knowledge. I can think of things easier on the fly, and it's just a lot better.
Let me tell you something. You're not alone, brother. You're not alone. I've been through some shit. Let me tell you. So what you telling me right now doesn't surprise me. I'm not amazed. I'm happy that you made it out. You understand? I'm happy that you're here, because let me tell you something. Yes, you do have a bigger purpose. You do have a bigger reason to be here. There's something that's undone that you got to get done.
You know, it's funny, right?
Keep you young. Go ahead, Lansky. You got it.
I can quickly interject real quick, respectfully, right? You know, I watch a lot of movies and stuff like that, like a lot of comic books and shit. You know, as a 70s baby, we didn't have much TV back then, so I studied a lot of comic books and stuff like that, right? And it's like we all some type of mutant, like we all different type of mutants, because we all have some type of weakness towards negativity. You understand? Like the devil. You understand? Each of us are different individuals, so we have certain tolerances to certain situations. You understand? As in like lust or hate or jealousy. You understand? So it's a battle. You understand? That's what makes it so difficult to actually abolish evil. You understand? If you guys know and understand what I'm saying, you understand?
Most definitely. Most
what
definitely.
you're saying, definitely, brother.
So it's like it's just like my brother said here. I had on an encounter myself one time, right? Quick story. I was going to the Christian church here. I live in Brooklyn, okay, in New York, right?
Like son, I see you. Salute.
I was constantly in a battle with evil since I was a child, right? So I was born into the Catholic Church, which is not out of all religions, is not the most appropriate religion in my, you know what I mean? Because we worship statues and all these chains and stuff like that, which is not acceptable in the Bible. You understand? Anyway, right? So I go to this church, it's Christian church in Myrtle Avenue. I think it's Myrtle and Forest. No, not Forest. I think it's Cypress, I think it is. I forgot the name of the church because I'm fucking high. Excuse the language, right? So I went in there for a few times. You know, it was interesting. I felt the priest like targeting me for somewhat reason. Like I felt like he was speaking, but speaking facts, and it felt like it was pinpointing the bad things that I had in my life. So I went and I spoke to him face to face after the show, you know what I mean? After the service and shit. So he's like, yo, I would like to come more and stuff, right? That same day, there was a party at a friend's house. He calls me, right? And this house, it was the most evilest thing that you could ever walk into. This is just a fact. The demons was walking around the house loosely. There was alcohol. There was sex from the same people. There was narcotics. There was all types of things going on in this house, which is like the devil's house, bro. You know what I mean? The easiest thing for you to get manipulated. You know?
Right. Clarence, salute, Clarence.
As soon as I get into the house, I go inside. I had a battle with my ex-girlfriend with my daughter at one time. And it was like a battle, like, you know what I mean? It was like 6 months long. So I was struggling with that. You know what I mean? So as soon as I get into the house and shit, I meet the owner of the house, beautiful woman, bro. You know what I mean? She was high on narcotics, of course, and shit. You know what I mean? So we started playing poker and stuff like that. I after we played poker, right? Because we were playing poker for drinks, you know, for shots, right? I wanted to take a break. I go outside in front of the house, and this guy pops up that I don't know, and he started talking like a demon to me, right? So he's like, remember, when you speak out loud, people do hear you. You understand? I'm not saying people, but like people like demons. Demons do hear you if you speak too much. You understand? If you're venting from the heart, they will use that against you. Demons. You understand? So this guy comes to me and starts speaking about my daughter, that she's gonna don't worry about, you know, my baby mom's is gonna come back to me, and that you're gonna get your daughter back, and then all the negative things that I was speaking about during the day. The demon was testing me through my faith. You understand? Until a friend of mine came and and he was like, "Yo, what's wrong with this guy? He's messing with you and shit." Because he be talking crazy sometimes. You know what I mean? When he's drunk, and that's the first time I ever felt some like a little bit of threat. I wasn't scared of the guy itself, but just the presence of evil. You understand?
Yeah, I bet.
And that was the rest of the night, bro.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Spiritually, there's a tool at that moment, right? Sometimes, you know, the Bible got things to say and stuff like that, to rebuke something and stuff like that.
Right.
But when you realize that you are the universe and everything in the universe is you and we are all one, even that demon is in you. The demon so the word demon is cool, but when you really break that word down and you get into it, you have them in you already. You understand? If somebody slapped the shit out of you and you slapped them the fuck back, what you thought it was, the good side? It's your lower chakras. Your dark side.
Crazy.
You understand? So you gotta understand it's light and dark to everything. And that's like you was being spiritually attacked and somebody physically approached you. That like so I get it, it's spooky. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? So,
Like it
you know what I'm
used who came next to him to get you.
Yeah, so that's different. That's one of them direct joints, but that easily could be like anyone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the other day, I'm going to bring somebody, I'm dropping their stuff off, and I'm clearly just the address is across the street. I'm parked in front of these people's house, but the address across the street, but I'm delivering. So I'm saying, let me look at this shit. I'm looking at the address. So he was like, yo, ain't nobody over here ordering no food, bro. That shit over there is something. I said, yeah, I'm checking out the address. He said, that shit over there. Like, meaning like, get the fuck up out of here. And I'm like, I hope it mean that. So I'm looking just to make sure, and I'm trying to peek. So I peek over my shoulder, this nigga looking like he got two in this hoodie. I said, what the fuck?
Two
I said, wait a minute.
swammies.
I said, anybody could tell that I'm just a delivery guy trying to deliver something, and it's obvious I'm just trying to check the address out. It's not, and like, I'm on the street, I'm not in your driveway, nothing. So I'm sound. So I'm like, oh, that's that portal. That's where it's about to come from. Boom.
Yo,
so I said, it's how I
That was
feed
definitely a
into it.
gateway.
Yo,
Yeah,
listen,
so
right?
it's how I feed into it. So I pull up, get away from his yard. He's still standing there. I said, yeah, he want problems. So boom. So then the ladies that order the food, they finally came out. They was like, oh yeah, he a mess. You know what I'm saying? Such and such. He always gonna be
They
tripping
knew
on
him.
people
He was
that
a regular.
did. So you get it. So it's
Yeah, we
like
get it.
that shit could be anywhere with you.
What you was about to say, Lansky?
I was gonna say that everybody has a struggle in this life and shit. You know what I mean? And it's like take heed of your surroundings, brothers, man. You know what I mean? That's very important, bro. Don't be blinded by a lot of things and propaganda out there, bro. It doesn't matter if it's politics or even your neighbor next door. You have to be. We're in a world that you could easily be deceived by a lot of things. You understand the things that you see on TV, um, the movies that you're watching, the certain commercials that you're watching, and it's more evil. It's more of an examination for people to study to see what humans react to their characteristics towards what they see on TV and on the newspaper and the media, and especially platforms like these. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So you gotta be aware, bro. You know what I mean? Even in your home, your very own home, your own spouse could come home negatively, bro, because she went out to work, and it
That's
could
a
be one
fact. That's
one
that energy
individual
exchange.
could change her life on some
That's that
negative stuff.
energy exchange, bro. I tell the Jedi's this all the time, not to cut you off. I tell them,
Right.
listen, no more shaking hands. You know what I'm saying? No more fist bumps. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong enough to do a fist bump now. Not physically strong enough, but spiritually strong enough when you do a fist bump. Boom, you just transfer energy. How do you get rid of that? You understand what I'm saying? Because you know we don't pray, we meditate. So how you gonna meditate on that? You understand what I'm saying? We manifest. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference. You feel me? These dudes is begging. We're creating. You guys got it.
That's why. That's why. If you dap them and you offer them peace, you was 100 already. Anything come foul after that, you good.
Salute to my boy Clarence in the building. Clarence, what you said, and that helps cleanse the body from parasites too. Clarence was talking about fasting from food, help us get rid of the like entities and attachments.
Can I answer answer that for Clarence?
Go ahead.
Clarence, you're exactly right, but you know what? We should be fasting on everything that is being produced that's not natural.
Like meat and all this other shit. Like, let me tell y'all something. Me, I don't eat nothing that
anything that's
had a
processed
brain.
and put in a can, bro, and that's not natural from the earth. Don't eat it, bro. That's it. That's fasting, bro.
Nina, we see you in the building. Nina, salute. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and all that, because this is definitely a time of evil and bad energy that's floating around. And let me tell you something, all lies will be exposed. Everything will be exposed this year in 2025. The truth is fully alive. Talk to us, Uncle Ray.
Yeah.
What's next? What we doing?
What up, Ray?
Well, we could talk about how in 1994, Les Wexner helped transport had moved Southern Air Transport from Miami, Florida to Columbus, Ohio, and started at Rickenbacker Airport, an international hub for cargo. And the fact that he sent Jeffrey Epstein to the Clinton White House in 1994 or 95, a year after he moved Southern Air Transport from Miami to Columbus. What do you think he was talking to him in the White House? 12 times he sent him there to Clinton's White House?
Hold on, slow down, Uncle Ray. What was he smuggling, though? Let's get to that. What was being smuggled? What was this all about? What was this ring of doodle?
Trafficking humans.
Harvesting. Okay. We still on the trafficking humans things. Okay. I just want to know where we was at with it. Okay, so what are you saying the question is now? You're connecting the dots. You're telling us something. Telling us something. All right, come on, tell us again.
It had something to do with them folks on those lists, and that being a hub, and it's going to come out that place was used a lot.
Okay, so you're saying that place needs to be exposed.
It is. Yes.
Okay. Salute, Nina.
I think what Ray is saying that the list is those are individuals probably that needed donations from human parts and shit, and they part of that list. And I think the 140. I think it was 100. Ray, if I'm correct, there was 140 children missing in Ohio in the beginning of the pandemic, right?
Yes. In Cleveland.
In Cleveland,
Most
right?
of them are in Cleveland.
Right. So that's where they used the pandemic for an excuse because people wasn't outside, bro. You know what I mean? I was outside, bro, in New York City, and I had a ball of a time, bro. There was no cars in the highway, nothing in the street, bro.
Yeah, I was doing about 140
Man,
on
there
the
was nothing in the
highway,
street, bro. It was a
Fact.
perfect time. If you wanted to be a nuclear physicist and bring a nuclear missile through the city, it could be done, Ray.
Yeah, that was a crazy time. I ain't gonna lie. They had White Castle in the Bronx on fire, boy. On fire.
I think can we speak about the virus on
Hold on, before we switch the topic real quick, Lansky, hold on. I want to play something. This is something from one of my videos about the missing kids. Let me see what they told me.
Oh, you have a video on that?
Yeah.
On the milk cartons, and they took them off. I contend, I don't know, I can't tell you why. I contend too many kids were being located through those milk cartons. Your federal government doesn't want you
salute.
to find these kids because your federal government, particularly the finders, CIA organization out of Washington, D.C., is the biggest motivating
That's
factor
it, Uncle
behind
Ray.
this
That's it, Uncle Ray.
in this country today. Why?
Yeah.
Well, there's several reasons. Kids are used for body parts.
Dude, I just seen a video where they were saying, do you remember a long time ago, they had milk cartons and they had the pictures of the missing children on the milk cartons? Remember that? Supposedly, those kids on the milk cartons, this is all allegedly, supposedly, conspiracy theory probably now, I don't know, but they were selling the kids. They're selling those kids.
Oh,
and then back in the day, they had commercials with milk. Remember? Drink your milk, you'll be strong. And then they said I seen the video. So I just
Crazy. If y'all didn't see this video, y'all need to go check this out. It's in my uploads.
Cyril in her video, and she was talking. She like wrote her caption about the celebrities.
Bring a salute. We see you in the building.
They have milk mustaches. Like milk is so good.
I'm sorry.
So everybody would buy the milk. In the back of the milk cartons, they would have the missing children. But those missing children, in reality, were like being sold. You would like call the number.
She don't even want to say it, bro. This is
something
crazy.
Very creepy happened. In 1997, his mother made a very strange claim. She said that Johnny turned up at her doorstep one night. It was the middle of the night, and he was standing on her doorstep with an unknown man. She said she was sure it was her son Johnny because she checked for a birthmark that he had on his chest, and it was there. She also said that she invited him into her house, and he sat there for an hour talking to her, but he wouldn't tell her where he was living, and he said he was still in danger. But then he walked out the door and was never seen again. So police didn't know whether to believe this mother. Was she going crazy? Did she actually see him? The whole case was very bizarre and creepy. What's weird is that around the time that Johnny was actually taken on his paper route, there were other missing cases about boys who were also taken on his paper route. Very similar circumstances,
they switched them out.
Similar ages.
They switching kids out, sending them back home, gang.
Targeting that type of person.
Some say that the abrupt end of the milk carton kids program was because it was frightening children and parents to see these milk carton photos on a daily basis. A dispiriting thought, since the children missing were certainly more frightened than they could ever be. Others say it was not working. Many say it worked too well. I'm leaning more towards the latter. There were so many children going missing that this program ran the risk of exposing the worldwide human trafficking operation. While we have Amber Alerts now, if they work so well, why are there at least 460,000 children going missing every year in the United States alone?
It's crazy, yo.
We also have another.
We'd be in that rabbit hole forever, y'all. Yo, y'all see what's going on, B? You see that?
Yo, Kiani, I got a community post. This was like 3 years ago, and I found it on Newsbreak, and it was these two guys, and it was a sketching of these two guys in a van, and they were picking up children from schools, and they were looking for them.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something.
There's a big business in this
video. Check this out. In this video I was just playing, right? the kids and people, they are trafficking the people in containers, like shipping containers, the big metal shipping. So at the docks, right? The people that work at the docks, they are retiring from the job, y'all, because they hearing people screaming in the containers, let me out, let me out. And they can't even get to the containers because it's under a bunch of other containers. So they gotta sit there all day doing their work, hearing people banging for their lives, and it's driving them insane. What you say about that, Uncle Ray?
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, even y'all remember when in COVID during 2020 and the whole Wayfair thing was popping off?
Yep.
Now people know that the girl Samaya was taken from Franklin County Children's Services here in Columbus, Ohio. The cabinet, and that really shook me. I figured out that they was going to the level of trafficking to that level. In fact, that you can still go to the day and get on Walmart's website, and they still have toys for thousands of dollars and clothes for thousands of dollars.
Yo, bro, that's why, listen, that's why we gonna bring Uncle Johnny up here, because Uncle Johnny is gonna tell us the story about the Piggly Wigglies. All right. Let me tell y'all something, man. Salute to Uncle Johnny, JFK Jr., right?
Definitely.
Let me tell you something.
Real deal.
In his story, a family got possession of him, right? Named the Piggly Wigglies. And this family was sacrificing kids, doing the first ritual. They had the first dibs on the kids. They was the ones that make them scared the most, so their adrenal chrome can come out, and then they get to slicing and dicing. He was part of the cleanup crew. Feel me? Where he clean up the blood and all that. You feel me? The leftover stains, and take the body parts, put the arms with the arms, the fingers with the fingers, the toes with the toes. You understand what I'm saying? The body parts with the, you understand what I'm saying? We're going to keep it PG, right? And he's coming up. He's coming up. Y'all get ready for Uncle Johnny. He's coming up, man. I'm going to go get a clip of that. Y'all can keep chopping it up, though, whatever y'all want to talk about, but I'm going to bring a clip of
unspeakable evil in the hell that man went through. It's time.
Yeah,
2025. Let's go,
crazy.
John. We love you, Johnny boy.
Yeah, Johnny boy. Keep it alive, man.
Bless you.
Bless you. The way they did Uncle Johnny boy was crazy, guys. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, guys, you gotta understand that this
pure evil.
The third Reich, the SS, were the prime contributors to doing all these experiments and shit in concentration camps, putting women on women. I don't know if you've seen the Human Centipede. It was a gore movie, and it was a doctor that he was taking humans from the street and tying them up. You know what I mean? I don't want to get graphic if you didn't get to see the movie. Well, that shit was actually done by the Germans. You know what I mean? They were so intrigued of what different races and ethnic races was flowing around that they were capturing. They were trying to find out why this human here doesn't have blue eyes and blonde hair, why he has brown skin, why his melanin skin is brown. And so let me cut the skin up to see what I can dissect and study. You know what I mean? And it was barbaric, bro. You know what I mean? From the Germans, it went to the Japanese. You know what I mean? So you could never you'll be surprised, bro.
The evil is in everybody, baby. You heard? The evil is in everybody. You heard? And guess what? It's all about controlling it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about controlling it. Check this out real quick, y'all. A brief intro. All right, welcome back to another one. We are continuing to help Mr. JFK Jr. get his identity back. So let's run this content.
The city's overrun. You don't stand a chance. Stay here.
Check this out, y'all.
What are you doing?
Hit that like button on the way in right now. Hit that join button and buy a membership. Let's go.
The real JFK Jr. was given a new name after entering the Witness Protection Program. After his father, President John F. Kennedy, was assassinated, David Keith Quigley is now desperately trying to reach out to all of us in an attempt to reclaim his stolen identity. I will refer to him simply as JFK Jr., for this really is the real one. The least that could be done is to return this man's identity to him. In his book, he detailed a childhood so horrific that calling it hell would be a gross understatement. It was a challenge for JFK Jr. to recall his memories, eventually resorting to a tape recorder to record what he remembered, writing resulting in illegible scribbles because of the literal torture he was subjected to since the age of 5 years old. You may be wondering, why would people torture a child like this? The short answer is for control over him. They could not kill him. I'm unsure if JFK Jr. knew at the time, but he was undoubtedly under God's protection. Literally. The only thing the people that entered his life after the assassination of his father could do to him is try to make him as controlled, miserable, and penniless as possible. His mother, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, and her husband, Aristotle Onassis, were both murdered in 1975. His sister is also believed to be deceased, murdered, and replaced sometime between the ages of 10 and 12. JFK Jr. cannot recall seeing his real sister after those ages. Eventually, all of his immediate family were killed and replaced with body doubles and clones. As far-fetched as clones sound,
This is where it get crazy, y'all. Pay attention.
have been a very real thing for quite some time now.
I'm just going to show you guys the difference between clones and skin masks that are going around because the world is a stage and everything is not what you think it is.
Humans made to order, mothers giving birth to themselves, babies conceived just so their body parts can be transplanted. Come with me into the scary new world of cloning. The nightmarish stuff of science fiction has suddenly become a reality.
The first baby clone is born. She was born yesterday at 11:55 a.m. in the country where she was born. So this will not give you more details about the location. She's fine. We call her Eve.
My first gen was born in Jersey. However, I was cloned by Clonate in Canada. My model number.
All right, that's too much. Let me stop that. But as we see, they definitely took Uncle Johnny's name, so he wants his name back, and he wants it with tax. So Trump, give Uncle Johnny his name back. Let's declassify that. What you say about that, Uncle Ray?
We'll be mocking him and saying, like he said in that video, my voters are so loyal, I could go in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot someone and still get elected. I mean, when have we ever heard anything crazy like that?
I mean, he's talking that talk, but Trump is walking that walk. I'm just saying.
Definitely doing that.
He's walking the walk. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I wish Commander Smarty was here to see what he had to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, if y'all lighten up, man, light it up right now. Light it up right now. Light it up right now. Everybody that's lighting it up, light it up right now. Hey, Lycan, what's up, Lycan? You good back there, man? I see you smoking good, baby. The Lycan is smoking good, baby. I see you.
Coming straight from the lion's den. Your host.
What else we got on the board over there, Uncle Ray Ray? What we got on the board? Because we definitely bringing Uncle Johnny up here. Uncle Johnny is set to hit the stage any day now.
Rocking with the best.
We bringing him up here. He's coming. I already done spoke to him. It's actually, I've been slacking, Jedis. I'm gonna keep it real. I've been slacking. I gotta make the thumbnail. I gotta send it to him so I can lock in a date for him because he's busy, and we gonna definitely help him get some merch. I'm gonna have the merch pinned in the description for anybody that want to support it. You know what I'm saying? Because each one gotta teach one, Uncle Stone. You understand what I'm saying? Love and light around Uncle Stone right now. All the Jedi's in the building. Mel Source just popped out. I see you. Where you been at, Mel? Hey, Mel. Where you been at, Mel? Hey, Mel. Where you been at? Hey, Joel. Listen, gang. I don't know why you can't find this join button, bro. We got to make this guy a member. He's supposed to have been a member 2 months ago. What's going on? Harlem Romeo in the building. I see you. Maya Lansky. That's what you want to be known as, or you shouting out Lansky? Because the real Lansky is sitting right there. I don't know what you're talking about right now, Harlem Romeo. That's our Harlem Romeo that we know. Okay, so he talking about you, Lansky. Salute.
Salute, Harlem, son.
Salute. So what's up, guys? What else we got on the oh yeah, that's my Harlem. Hey, what's up, Harlem? My bad, gang. Excuse my tardiness, bro.
Did you hear Kanye West is a billionaire again?
He got it back up. I would assume so, man. It was just a matter of time. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, you've been helping a sick neighbor. It's all good. It's all good. You know, we always got you on the timeline. You know what I mean? I think I added you to the Jedi sectors chat box. I'm not sure. I think I added you. Salute to everybody in the building. No, you could be anywhere right now, but you here rocking with us, and we got an open conversation. This is an open dialogue, so the link is pinned. It's not pinned, but it's somewhere in the chat. If you want to come up and you want to join Spaceman Hustle Man, and come up here with Uncle Ray and the crew, come on up. Uncle Stone is available. He's engaged, y'all. He's engaged. What we got on the agenda? What else we talking about? What we got going on? Because I know it's a lot going on, man. Anybody willing to be transparent?
How many more points do Ray got? Because he wrote down 9. We probably had about 4.
125 today when the planets were supposed to align in the sky tonight. That's what they were talking about all week long. That's all. It was all over my For You pages.
Shit, I should have sent the Skyjet up there to hang out above my house in the sky and see what he can pick up. I thought you was letting me know that ahead of time, Uncle Ray. I needed to know things like that. So
what is today's date?
125-25. It was supposed to be
125-25. Well, guess what planets are aligned? 5 planets right here on the screen that I see. They're aligned today. Man, 100 people in the building. Salute. You could be anywhere in the world, but you rocking with your boy. I know I took a little bit of time off now, but I had to do a little bit of remodeling around here and feel my groove a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I ain't having fun, then I ain't really having anything. So it got to be.
Hold on. So that's a 20-25 or 25 and a 1?
25-25, gang. January 25th of year 2025.
Play that number, y'all. Play that number.
Yeah, whoever gambles better scramble hard. Get that joint right now. Jump on your FanDuel, whatever, how the way you do it. I never gambled in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Now you go play $2.
First Kind, salute. This is more than a UFO channel. First Kind. This is a truth seeking channel, and we talk about that and a whole bunch of stuff. We over here declassifying the classified. You know what I'm saying? And we know about everything. Let me tell you something. Everybody on this panel is almost 50 years, so it's 250 years sitting on this panel right now. So we know about everything. Up here, we know about everything. That's a fact. And we're glad to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button right now. You understand what I'm saying? Share this video. Help more people find the hustle.
Uncle Ray.
Talk to him.
It's funny, right? How you adapted through the years, right? It's like Back to the Future, right? So you was born at a certain time and date, right? And those years went by. You see the first 10 years, how you adapted to those 10 years as a teenager, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then another 10 years happens, and you go through blackouts, and then you see the crack epidemic, and then all of a sudden, to another 10 years, you see the AIDS epidemic, and it's just constantly a adaptation like a reptile. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, right? It's just like the things you've seen through your life, living in this country, and adapting through that, through the ups and downs. You know what I mean?
That's some true words
So when
right
you add
there,
them
my
numbers
brother.
up, that's an 8, right? If that means it's an 8, that means today is the day you can snatch back your energy if you want to, because it's a return day.
8 is my number. Y'all know 8 is my number. 8 is my number. When I
8
hear
and
that,
12 was the first numbers of the Mega Millions, and I picked them. But I'm gonna win it and give it to everybody. Just letting everyone know right now.
That's a fact.
We gonna go camping. We gonna go take that money, go camping, and get lost.
That's what's up.
That's a whole fact. Hold on, let me pay a bill right quick, y'all.
Welcome to another insane reaction video with the Hustleman 3.0. Join us to uncover the full truth. Please like, comment, and share to join the Hustleman 3.0 and his most trusted pal, Wada Black.
So yeah, like we were saying a little while ago, they asked us if this is a UFO channel, baby. But this is an IFO channel, baby. We are identified flying objects, and a lot of those lights you see in the sky, we're not going to talk about differentiating them right now. But when you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you stick around, all right, sit back, relax, and enjoy this new content, and let's re-engage together. If you're going to learn something, you know what I'm saying? What we talking about, fellas? Where we going with this? Because it's a deep rabbit hole. I got my parachute.
Ray still got some numbers on his 9.
Let's go, Ray. Drop it like it's hot, baby. Drop it like it's hot.
Well, what's going on with the wildfires in California, and then extreme cold weather in Florida? It's like
I seen a video, Uncle Ray. A guy was walking around with a flamethrower, starting them. He was starting the fires deliberately. What do you say about that? Because everybody's saying these things is happening, unwillingly. But
people saying they seeing orbs flying through the fire, starting it. But what do we know if that's CGI and people just trying to dangle the carrot and play the game?
Wow, is buying up all the water.
I want to
having no water and having reverted to the ocean, so you can't ever do anything. Yeah, you're right. It's crazy.
Say what?
It's been talking about how if you look back before how the water was there, and then they reverted it to the ocean, and now he's telling them right in front of the lady, even cut her mic off when she was trying to talk, the mayor, and they got to get that fixed, is what he was saying. So when you say there's two sides to the Trump coin, you're right. He does a lot of good things.
That's crazy.
It's real crazy.
To me,
I wonder how is anybody in Florida that snow? That's crazy.
If you ask me, right, I know a few shiesty Geminis, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say I know a few of them, and then because I fuck with astrology, I understand what their balance is in life. They have to learn that Gem and an I is two different things, and sometimes one will co-sign some shit, and the other one won't, and he don't give a fuck. So then they're not that accountable. So they have to be super good on their toes and their natural air signs, like I told you. So with Guy and the shit that he's up to, you can expect him to do anything.
Is that where Dick Gregory was talking about? There's two Trumps. You've heard that video where he's like, there's two types of Trumps, and then the QAnon people try to switch it, say, well, it's the red suit Trump and the blue suit Trump, and it's. I get what you're saying now. It's totally coming clear and making sense. Thank you for that.
Every trick up the sleeve is gonna go down. Just know that.
See that movie? Uncle Ray, you ain't see that movie, The Devil's Double?
And at the same time, look, what I did see that was kind of genius, like with a lot of them, is that they know how they're natural opportunists and they're detailed with it. So it's like, oh, he's just scared to go talk to them. I'll go talk to them and fix that out. Work this shit out, work that out. I'll give them this, give them that. And he already knows what he's got that's of value in these other places, in small countries and shit like that, or they need this or that. So it's easy to go over there and play and boss up, put yourself in position again, and keep going up because
Going up, Octulus.
Because
Come on up, brother.
All right, one day they were talking about rich people, right? And it was like, yo, there's a class of rich people that's not even mentioned that's like trillionaires. And they was breaking that shit down. And they was looking at, they was talking about, you keep talking about Elon and them, they're dope. They're getting busy in terms of that shit or whatever they're doing or whatever fuckery may be going on, whatever. But my point is, they was like, dudes, I'm up 5 trillion. I'm getting the mix so that oil money is quiet, that there's certain other resources on this planet that's super dumb fucking quiet. Shit ain't even on that fucking list. They're on another bracket. These guys still trying to get there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hold on for a second, man. We got a special guest.
I went to a seminar.
Hold on.
I'm gonna close out with this.
We got a special guest, bro. We got a special guest in the building. Oh, boy coming up. He's going to explain a couple of things to us and stuff like that. Hold on. What's up, gang? Salute.
Hey, thanks for having me up real quick.
You know, it's always a pleasure to see your face, man. What's up with you, gang?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Peace.
I wanted to make a comment about, I think the guy in the hoodie with the gray beard, salt and pepper beard, he made a comment about Trump. And he made a comment about Gemini energy.
Come on with it, baby.
So I want to say I'm heavy into numerology, astrology.
Hold on. Before you start.
All right.
This is the guy that I've been talking about, Uncle Stone. You understand? Who put me on about the number 8. You remember that day on my cousin platform, on MacLean platform. You made your way to my platform today.
That's right. I remember
that. Today's the day the planets align. This is in real time.
Copy that.
Bro, you blew my mind that day. Remember, you came up and you was like, yo, I don't know this brother from nowhere. And you start backing out all type of info about me. You're a leader, but your arrogantness is going to scare him away and whatever. Yeah. Well, I done made my own sector now. Welcome to the Jedi sector. Everybody here is woke. So you can speak a little more freely the way you used to speaking. You know what I'm saying? This is a woke sector. Ain't no trolls over here. Everybody here is Jedi. So
I don't want to hold up the time.
You my brother.
Copy that.
Take it away. It's on you, man. I'm gonna mute up.
All right. So I don't want to hog up the time. I appreciate, the accolades with me and the host with prior dialogue, but I'm gonna just suggest this to y'all. The reality works off something called trinary code, just like a binary computer works off binary code. So Trump is actually fulfilling his actual number. Trump is born on the 14th. And when you're dealing with numbers, the 1 and the 4 is suggested to be a 5. There's no number in reality based off trinary code that's greater than 9, no number less than 1. All numbers can simplify back to a single digit number with addition. So the 1 and the 5 comes out to 5. So based off astrology, like the guy I think with the salt and pepper beard, I don't want to call you that, but I don't know your name, brother.
No, my name's Stone,
Uncle
brother.
Stone. That's my brother. That's Uncle Stone.
Stone, man, nice to meet you.
Likewise. So when you're dealing with astrology, you're dealing with his astrological sign, which is Gemini. But when you're dealing with numerics, the 5 is also Gemini. Now, I'm going to suggest to everybody on the platform a question. The question is, if we have a pack of playing cards, right? And I'm going to just show you the energy that Trump's embodying. If we have a pack of playing cards, how many jokers are considered to be in a pack of playing cards? If everybody would like to just say or take a guess at it or a shot at it into the dark, just tell me what you think.
Two jokers, right?
All right. Guy with Stone, if you don't mind answering, how many?
I think it's 4 jokers.
Okay, copy that. Guy with the snapback on, how many you think?
That's the liking.
2.
2. Okay. Right. Guy with the green shirt on, how many you think?
Ray.
How many jokers?
Big and a little, probably 2.
2.
Copy that.
Lansky.
And then the guy with the I'm sorry, I don't know nobody's name, and
that's
I'm
Lansky. Yeah.
All right, copy that. How many you think?
What do you mean by jokers? Like
how many jokers in a deck?
Yeah, I understand that, but the big, little with the 2 jokers, regular jokers, you count those as because they call jokers.
Whatever you perceive it as, just tell me whatever you perceive it as. Cause I'm not trying to be long-winded. I'm trying to be quick.
I'll say 4.
Okay, copy that. Okay, so everybody's wrong. In the pack of playing cards, I want y'all to identify something. There's 5 jokers inside of a pack of playing cards. Whether you guys are aware of this or not, 5. What's the 5? You have the big joker. You have the little joker. You have the jack, which is also a jester, which is also a joker. When you're dealing with the joker or the jack or the jester energy, what you're dealing with is masculine and feminine principles. So when you're looking at the 10 card, you see the straight lines and you also see the circle. That's masculine and feminine energy. That's also a joker. Hence the reason why they say the Joker is two-faced, 2 different personalities, going back to the Gemini energy, which is masculine and feminine. One is a male, one is a female. When you're looking at the 5 card, it's also a jester, which is also a jack, which is also a joker. The straight lines at the top of the 5, logic, right angles, male energy. The bottom of the 5, curve, female, woman, womb. So you're dealing with another joker again. Now, for example, let's say we had a kingdom. In this kingdom, I want to ask everybody one more other question because I don't want to ramble. In a kingdom, there's many positions that you can be inside of a kingdom. Stone, what position do you want to be in inside of a kingdom? If there was a monarch, what position do you want to be?
King.
Okay, copy that, no problem. I'm sorry, the guy with the snapback on, I forgot your name, but the guy with the snapback.
I will be the king.
Copy that. Guy with the green shirt on.
King.
King, copy that. Guy with the black shirt on with the gold emblem.
Lansky.
Lansky, I'm sorry. Lansky. What position you want to be?
I want to be the jester.
So
Wow,
I will
Cam
say
said the same
I'm
thing.
not gonna ask the host. I'm gonna say everybody was wrong as far as their position, except Lansky. Now, the reason why that is very important, because I actually gave you the answer before I asked the question. What I'm saying about the jester is this: the most important position in a kingdom is actually the jester, which is actually the joker, which is actually the fool, which is actually the 10 card, which is actually the joker, which is actually the 5 card. Why is the jester the most important position inside of the kingdom? The reason being is because the joker's job or the jester's job, the 10 card or the 5 card job, is to entertain the king.
Entertain the kingdom.
So when you entertain the king, what happens is you grow close to the king. You get compensation for your entertainment with the king. You take that compensation and those residuals.
I could also
and you,
manipulate. I could also manipulate to good things for me.
I got you, but I got to get my pieces, so I want to be quick and I want to get
Right,
out of here.
right.
You receive compensation. You give compensation to the people. You build a rapport with the people. Right? Now remember, Donald Trump is born on the 14th, which is indicative of number 5, which is Jester energy. You build a rapport with the people. You extrapolate information inside of the kingdom. You give it to the people. You also extrapolate information from the peasants and you give it to the king. So you now have a 2-way street. There go that masculine and feminine energy again, right? So what's happening meanwhile, since Stone want to be a king, right? I see another king, which is, I forgot your name again, sorry. The guy with the green shirt on. I see you coming to overthrow my King Stone. Again, I'm the jester, the joker, the Gemini energy. I see you coming to overthrow him. So I run to my king, hey, Stone, hey, it's another king coming to overthrow our kingdom. What should we do? Stone say, you know what? Blow the trumpets. Let's go to war. Guy with the green shirt on, you come into the land. Stone, you got dang gonna go to war with the guy with the green shirt on since y'all both want to be kings. Stone, you get your head cut off. The guy in the green shirt kill you in battle. So now what happens with the guy in the green shirt? Can you give me his name again? One more time if y'all don't mind.
That's Uncle Ray, man. Uncle Ray.
Hey, Uncle Ray. Now, since you don't have no connection to the people, you might set a curfew. You might extrapolate the new resources from the land, right? You might pillage the land. Kingdom, inside of this kingdom. But guess what happens? You got something in common with Stone. You want to be entertained. So guess who you keep around?
The jester.
The joker.
The jester.
Right? The one that you think is a fool. Yeah. But the people form a militia with you in your kingdom. But they got a connection to me as the jester. So they tell us, give us the king's chamber key when he goes to sleep, new king. We don't like this new tyrant king. So I do what? I give him the king's chamber key. You fall asleep. Guess what happened? The people go in, unlock your door, they poison your drink. You wake up, you drink it. You die. Now everybody looking around for a new king. Guess who they're gonna make the king?
Who?
The Jester, the one that everybody thought was a joke. Now the point being is this: the Jester don't have to worry about people trying to overthrow him because he was elected by the people.
Right.
He didn't come in with brute force. The idea is that everybody wants to be a king, but if you wasn't catapulted by the people, then guess what is gonna happen? Every king gets his what? His head
chopped off.
You see what ego does to one? It makes
Right.
you think that the most important position inside the kingdom is the king position.
Right.
It is the king position, but unless you was elected by the people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now go back to
People's
Donald
person.
Trump, and I gotta go because I gotta get my pizza. Go
Right.
back to Donald Trump when he was inside that dinner, and he told everybody, well, Barack Obama, I'm gonna run for what? President. And everybody did what? They laughed at him.
Mm-hmm.
But what position do he occupy now for the last 2 presidencies? Y'all don't hear me though. He's acting out and fulfilling the energy that's inside of his number as the Jester.
I get
So
you.
always play the fool. The fool is the person who always have omnipotent power. But I digress, y'all. Go and be online. I'm gonna be listening.
Salute, my
I
guy.
gotta get my
Salute.
pizza. Y'all take it easy. See you around like a donut.
Appreciate, baby. That was good. Good engagement for the people, for the Jedis. And let me tell y'all something. That guy right there is crazy. Clarence in the building. Salute. Mel Source still around. Kev Rex. What about Trump's mass deportation? Which one? And listen, hold on before y'all start. Osiris. It's not 5 black guys versus 1 guy. You're colorblind, gang. That's my uncle. And these is my brothers. Knock it off, okay, gang? Chill out. All right. So back to the let's do this topic. What about the Trump mass deportation? What you think about that, Uncle Ray Ray?
I think that he's fanning the flames to his base. And I mean, the Biden administration did empty out the mental institutions, the prisons, and basically dumped everything over here. I mean, it is what it is if you believe what the narrative is going around. But what do you guys think? Do you think that needs to be something done with it, or do you think it's all just a bunch of propaganda?
Get him out of here. Salute the Jen in the building. 777, I see you, gang. Salute. I think we need to get them out of here. They all need to go. Just go, man.
The situation sucks, bro, because there are people that I've seen in the street and they clean and they looking for a job or they looking for a school. So
it does make you put your heart out there on your sleeve, but at
no,
the same time,
it's hard because these people are mixed up, bro. You know what I mean? There's a big batch of apples. And it's like a million of them, and it takes one person of one of us to sort each basket is a million apples, and you gotta sort them out, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta put
who's gonna do the sorting though? That's the big question.
But you gotta put the bad apples to the side and keep the good apples, bro. And it's gonna take forever for that. It's a big job, bro. You know what I mean?
Big job. Somebody's
the Democrats thought that was gonna spike up the income. With these people coming out, and again,
they thought they was Mexicans. They thought they was just gonna come, just go. All of them go to work. I don't understand.
Well, Venezuela was going through a rough stage, man. You know what I mean? With the government, the government is constantly stealing money. I don't understand why the United Nations constantly sends these people like Benghazi and all these countries that they steal from their own people, bro. You give them $50 million for defense, for anti-terrorism. They take the money, they split it between the guerrilla warfares and all these all these people that are creating terrorism around the world, bro, in the black market and all this, and nothing gets resolved, bro. Things get worse.
Nothing at all.
I don't understand this. It's just crazy, bro.
Yo, let me tell y'all something. So speaking about that, right? That makes me think about like, how can I say it? I asked Esteban, how long is it gonna take for humans, you understand me, to far as killing each other, slaughtering each other, murder, rape, all these low vibe things, right? And Esteban said it's gonna take us about 100 years, y'all, before we
Bro,
can wither out of
yo,
religion and
Kiani,
the wicked ways of man.
yo, Esteban, I would have to challenge Esteban with that. And I would have to say that we will never stop killing each other. As long as we eat red meat, beef, like savages, like we carnivorous, anything like that, we will always
Right.
be savage, bro.
Right.
Can I
Hey.
say something?
Hold on,
I
before
used
you
to
say what you're about to say, hold on 1 second. What I wanted to talk about too, real fast, before he dives and takes the mic, because I'm gonna let him rock. Do y'all guys know that they are trying to say that these aliens, right, are actually us from the future coming back because we have chosen biology chose technology over biology, right? And we have merged to such a point where we no longer even have private parts. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why when they came back, they be doing a lot of abductions and stuff like that, taking body parts from the woman and fetuses and sperms and all that, trying to genetically put that back into their DNA to become more like human because they have become something else. Now, if anybody knows anything about that, we could talk about that in a second. You know what I mean? Give y'all some time to think about that if y'all really understood what I just said.
It's funny, Kiani. Yeah, like I said, guys, man, I know we're in real world and stuff, right? But like fortunately, the time I've been on this planet, I'm a big movie type of fanatic guy. You know what I mean? And it's funny, like if you watch Aliens, the movie, it's basically almost the same concept of what you're speaking about, Kiani. You understand? Like I'm not saying like with the alien itself.
No. I know what you're saying, like the storyline.
Yes, it's almost basically the same kind of storyline that's happening now. You understand? Yeah. Which is weird, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you watch the movie, the whole concept of it is actually true.
Break it down. How you give me a comparison of how you see it.
Well,
The storyline, I'm saying.
with the space travel and all that stuff, why all of a sudden these people are so interested in traveling into space and colonizing in these planets that you're not even sure they're safe.
Right.
No, like you're doing Christopher Columbus over here into space, into Mars, into an environment that we're not made to be there. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's, to me, it's just common sense.
Right. Nah, it's crazy. I get what you're saying, though. It's crazy how they be coming up with these storylines, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, where did they get that from? What was they smoking? You get what I'm trying to say? Somebody said, do y'all know how LeBron James is? New Toxic 1788. Salute. Do y'all know anything about that? I don't even know about nothing about sports.
What
Family.
happened with LeBron? What you
I don't know. That's what they just said. I figured they asked y'all that question.
I don't
I'm
understand.
throwing
What
y'all
is the
in it.
question about LeBron? And I'll answer it.
They said, do you know how LeBron James is? So I don't know if something's wrong with him. I don't know.
LeBron James is a basketball player.
No, they saying it like they know something maybe we don't know. So come back on and let
LeBron
me know in
James
the
is a
chat what's
basketball
going
player
on.
that's taking steroids, and he's
Did his house burn in the fires?
Yeah, we want to know what you mean.
And he's been into a couple of Diddy parties.
Who wants the cakes? Okay.
He was accused of being, WNBA superstar accused him of trafficking her. Captain Poindexter, did y'all hear about that one?
No, but
yeah, she went on there and
enlighten us. What's going on with that one, Uncle Ray? Talk to us.
Well, she said that he drained her bank account and he trafficked her and he trafficked women in real time, and she went on to this tirade online. You can go look for it. It's hard to find, but it's out there.
What? It's a lie.
What you say, Lycan?
I said that's a lie.
Anybody want to fact check that?
It seemed like everybody on TikTok that was over 100K was not saying anything about you, my brother, but was saying the same thing. So I mean, that's why I was like, regular people who just posting things wasn't saying anything, but everyone that was going like it would all, and then people in the comments would be like, well, why would LeBron need her money, and the whole discredit thing. So it makes you think. You never know.
They just freed R. Kelly.
Yeah, I know they just did that.
R. Kelly is free.
R. Kelly is free?
Free.
R. Kelly is free. They just freed R. Kelly.
Zelensky, do me a favor.
Motorbike.
I don't know if this guy is trying to
Why
be
that shit
funny.
ain't come out
Bo
on my
Dragon,
news break, bro?
Lansky. I don't know if Bo Dragon is trying to be funny, right? But you might. Can you do me a favor and shoot that puto for me, please?
Give me a second. I'm gonna go.
Y'all
on
niggas got y'all guns and y'all holsters like y'all niggas.
Give me a second.
Yeah, he's trolling. Come on, get him out of here. 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 Get him out of here, please. I shot him myself. Y'all niggas is slow with y'all guns. All right, he's out of here. All right, so what were you talking about now? Because I didn't fuck my whole wave up. Snuck away. It's real big.
Like there's a whole bunch of information out there just to cover up what's really going on, and that's what's mind-boggling. How long is it going to go on, guys?
Forever.
That can I say something? Earlier, one of y'all mentioned something about it could possibly be 100 years.
Hey, Mike, you want to get shot? I don't know if you're trying to be funny, gang, but my thing worked, baby. I'll let it off.
Dump on him.
I don't know if you're trying to be funny, baby. Hold on, Oculus is back. Let me let him back on the stage. Hold on, y'all.
So
you found some time, gang.
With that 100 years.
How y'all doing? I'm back.
Yo, listen, I want to pick your brain for a second. Can I pick your brain for a second? No freaky. Hold on, Uncle Stone. Listen. Oh, you just saying? All right, I'm just saying. We not on that over here. So just, you know what I mean? Take it easy, baby. I don't want to have to shoot you. All right, listen. Oculus. So last time I seen you, right? Are you picking up any energy with me? It's my show. Are you picking up any energy with me that you need to warn me of or tell me about that I need to know, my brother? You know, you always be zoning in on nothing. If you don't pick up with nothing, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But
all I ask you is just what year you born in? Not your month, not your day.
76. 76, baby.
In your computer, I'm pretty sure you can use your internet.
All right, hold on. Shoot him, Lansky. The mic guy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, Lansky. Go ahead, Oculus. You got it, baby.
Oh, my bad. So that's 1976. That'd be what? What year is the year of the snake?
I don't know what year it is.
Put in 1976 year of the what inside your computer, and it'll tell you what animal you are. And then I can see what trajectory you on.
Oh, I ain't got time to look.
Because at the end of the day, all this is trinary code. I'm not no God. I'm not the end all be all. I don't know everything. I just know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. And there's certain things that we can circumvent in life if we have understanding of how this trinary computer that we exist in, that's called reality, which I think is oxymoronic. I like to call actuality. If we know how it operates, that way we can extrapolate what we need from inside of this trinary computer. Hence the word trinary, where we deal with on a day-to-day basis binary computers.
There you go.
This is trinary computer that we exist on that exists in that deals with numerics, and this is how I can have an understanding of how somebody functions inside this computer system based off the operating system of the number, which will give me the adjectives of how you will function inside of this program.
All right, hold on 1 second. So you heard what he said, Mike? So if they don't agitate and start correcting and come with the binary stuff correctly, we gonna have to get you up out of here. It seems like you're still in the chat. I don't know if Lansky shot you or not. So play nice. Okay, Oculus, you got it, baby. Or you need a breather.
When you put in 1976, what popped up?
I ain't looking on no computer, gang. I'm high. I'm smoking weed.
My bad.
Yeah,
I'll put it in. 1976. 1976. 76 year of.
I'm smacked.
Oh, you a dragon? Oh yeah, you Gucci. You're a dragon like
What, you
me.
thought I was a horse?
No.
You thought I was a
You're a
donkey.
dragon. You're a dragon, so you got the same characteristics that I do. I'm actually having a baby this year inside the year of the snake.
Oh man,
So right now
salute,
we in the year of the snake, which is
salute.
I want y'all, and I'm gonna get back to the dragon info, right? But last year was your year. This year is not your year. Not that things are gonna go bad for you, because the dragon is nothing more than an evolved snake.
Right.
I will suggest this. I want everybody. I mean, y'all don't know me from a can of paint. I'm just some crazy dude on the internet. But just watch this. I want y'all to pay attention to Chris Brown. Chris Brown is born in 1989. He's born in the year of the snake. The individuals that's aware of some of the information that I'm aware of, dealing with this trinary computer and dealing with numerics, something big is going to happen to Chris Brown this year. Since we are in his year, which things can go very, very positive for him, but these schools of thoughts like to use energy in reverse on you. Something big is going to happen. Now, mind you, Chris Brown is sued, I think it's Sony or Warner Brothers, for $500 million. We are inside Chris Brown's year, which is the year of the snake. Guarantee you something happened to Chris Brown. Mark my words. Again, what do I know? I ain't putting no money in nobody's pocket.
They not paying that out.
I'm just some dude on the internet.
We've seen this once or too many times. There's 250 years up on this panel.
Also, I want y'all to pay attention to LaMelo Ball. Why? Because LaMelo Ball is born in 2001, year of the snake. 2025 is year of the snake. Either A, some scandal gonna come out on LaMelo, or B, he gonna end up making it to a damn championship game. Now, notice how his name is starting to circulate more in the media than it has done in past about his play, how he doing, how he executing. Nobody's listening to Charlotte. Now LaMelo Ball, he born in the year of the snake. Peep the game. Remember I said that. Warning come before destruction. Now going back to the dragon year, this year be straight for you, man. All you got to do is keep your foot on the gas. Since a snake is an evolved dragon, you'll be fine. But what you have to recognize, let me step back a little bit. Even if y'all think I'm capping, y'all see that tattoo on the back of Chris Brown's back? You see that snake with that pyramid on the back of his back?
I never seen it.
Anybody? Well, I'm pretty sure it got the all-seeing eye on the tail of the snake, but at the head of the snake, it's a cobra snake. Chris Brown is aware of what I'm aware of. It all don't have to do with the occultic or Illuminati and this, that, and other. He's aware of it too. Now, it might have been presented to him a little bit different, but he's aware of it. And what he's doing is drawing that energy from this reality. That's all we are. All of us are generators. All of us. So what happens when it comes to our year, what happens is we can be as powerful as we want to be, or something devastating can happen, especially if you're in certain schools of thoughts or certain brotherhoods who knows that your energy can be used in reverse on you. For example, like Michael Jackson, he's the number 11, which reduces to a 2. Usually they are protective of women and children. So what happens with Michael Jackson energy, naturally a number 2 energy will have kids around them. But if naturally there's people that know what I know, then how would they use that energy in reverse on a person like a Michael Jackson who would naturally have children around him? They would say he's a what?
A pedophile.
Which will be believable to society because what naturally would 2s have around them? Kids. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's all dealing with, I don't know if you want me to say this, but it's all dealing with Kabbalah. You know, the J hats, and you know, they took it from Timbuktu, etc.
Yep, we know.
Everybody in, you know, a lot of ancient civilizations already knew this was a computer program, which we call reality. But I mean reality, but I call it actuality. The thing that I also want to say is this. I think somebody said something about LeBron James. Didn't I hear something about
somebody
LeBron
in the chat? That was somebody in the chat, gang. They asked how was LeBron James, like basically how's he doing? Like I guess they was referring on like maybe his physical state or spiritual status. I don't know.
Okay, I got something for y'all. Again,
Let's go.
Remember, what do I know? All this allegedly. I'm just a dude.
Yeah, this is all allegedly, y'all. Hit that like
I'm
button.
Just
Let's go.
What I'll say is this about LeBron. If we get down into physics, and we get into how this reality is actually being processed and what we're perceiving through the optic nerve, turning that into a chemical inside of the brain and depixelating the picture of what we think we perceive in this reality
Come
is
on with
actually
it.
real,
Come
right?
on.
None of it is actually real. None of it. Right? So what is happening with these people who quote unquote get possessed, or these people who carry on energies in this reality to
Yeah, I want
accomplish
to know
certain
that.
things?
Yeah, that's a
So
good one.
a person like a LeBron, all they doing is manipulating photons. What is photons? Photons is a quantum of light based on electromagnetic radiation, but has zero resting mass. Your soul is comprised of photons. So what is photons? Photons is light in particle form. If you
Bro.
reduce light down to a simplistic, mi amor, fuego. If you reduce light down to a simpler form, right? It'll turn into
Wait.
photonic energy.
Check them
So
out,
this is
bro.
remember when I said zero resting mass? This is why when your soul comes out the body, it's not dense anymore. It's not heavy. It's not weighed down by this third dimensional reality. So it moves now at the speed of what?
Light.
Light. So in this reality, you are trying to become light. Not
Light.
only light as in the sense of illumination, but light as in the sense of density. So you can actually what? Escape. When we was talking
Ascend.
about, I think I heard somebody, I know I'm all over the place, y'all, but when I'm trying to get it all out because I know other people want to talk. I don't know everything. But when somebody said something about, damn, I heard somebody say something about,
Ascension.
oh, yeah, something about aliens or something like that. All of us have something what we call a Mercuba. All of us do. We all, it don't matter race, creed, color, none of that shit. All of us can create what we will call is a Mercuba. The Mercuba is actually your spacecraft. What is your spacecraft? How do you create a Mercuba? Y'all think I'm lying? Go check it out Google since everybody believe Google. You can implode the cells. Implode. Now we all know about explosion, but imploded. How could you implode the cells? Via through quote unquote meditation, via through using like things like dimethyltryptamine or DMT, psilocybin mushrooms, almagera mushroom, things like this. We can implode our cells, which will kick spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous combustion will actually help you create a vehicle literally for your soul to actually
Yo, hold that thought. Because I heard about this back when maybe like 20 years ago. Let me just say this real fast. I'm gonna give you the mic back real quick, champ. Check it out. So they was talking about like a self-embodied sham. This was from the Dr. Malachi Z. York books, and he was talking about how, when you instead of dying, right, you can turn your body into a self-sustained craft and basically go back wherever go to the spiritual whatever without receiving death. Now if I'm a little off beat, you understand what I'm saying, you could correct me on that and keep going, whatever.
No, you won't beat. Keep beating your drum. You won't beat.
You know what I mean? So I when I heard of this, you know what I'm saying, and it was like a sham. Chip Low, I see you in the building. Salute, gang. It was a sham, a self-sustained craft. And so that just rang a crazy bell to me just now. I was like, wow. Go ahead, though, Oxalus. You got it.
So you have to be careful what you allow to board your ship. Now, when I say your ship, what is your ship? Right now, we are outer space, whether y'all believe it or not. Y'all can call it planet Earth, whatever. But we a ball supposedly moving through, at 1,000 miles a second, spinning through outer space. So we in outer space right now. This is the ship. What's the orifice of the ship? Where's the doors? The eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears. I mean, y'all done caught it. Y'all done seen the monkeys with the see no evil, hear no evil. See, the message is it's not about saying negative stuff. No. They're telling you about allowing energies to board your craft. You see what? Come on, cuz. Y'all feel me?
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying is a person like a LeBron, a person like allegedly, a person like a LeBron, a person like a Drake, they have allowed other entities to board their craft. Hence, even in the music industry, they say, man, I want to be the best at my what?
Craft.
Come on, talk to me, cuz.
Right.
Your body is also a what?
Your craft.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
So what they have allowed was these outside forces, what we will call archons. See, y'all think I'm lying. Let's see what Siri says. Since you know people love the internet, so we're gonna see what Siri say. We're gonna see what archons in or
Let's go talk about it. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Make it hot. Make it hit.
Hey Siri, what are archons?
A visit to apple.com should be able to help you with that.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, shit.
My whole pot ain't working. My bad.
I already know how that go.
Well,
Come on with it, though.
Archons are entities that one might meet at the moment of death, convincing us to come into the light. Archons use light, which is photonic energy, to manipulate you to come into the light at the moment of death, because light solidification. That means when light turns solid, it turns into matter. We all exist what we call in a matter or material realm. Sound solidification brings about light. Thought solidification brings about sound, because nothing can come out of your mouth consciously or subconsciously unless it's comprised in what first? Thought. So hence the reason why when someone says something like food for thought, think about an imaginary apple. Is it actually real? No. The apple is comprised of photons, which is actually light. The light is comprised of sound. The sound is comprised of what? Thought. Hence the reason you get food for thought. So is anything that you're experiencing in this reality or this actuality actually real? No. Or is it the mere conscious of the creator, the consciousness of the creator only merely what? Thinking about you. You see what I'm saying? So this goes again. Hold on, y'all. This goes again. Let me dump the cigarette. This goes again by with people like LeBron, or you hear Chris Brown say, "I'm an alien" in an interview with Big Boy. Hey, Chris Brown, how your dance moves so good? And he say, "I'm an alien." The boy is actually telling the truth. What he is allowed to happen through photonic energy is allow other forces or energies to occupy his craft. So he on the stage all doing this shit, and y'all like, damn, why the fuck I can't move like that? Oh, they just told you it was some little coke he was on. Oh, they told you he was on some drugs or woo-woo-woo. But these entities, in order to sustain themselves in your vehicle, your craft, you have to be in between quote-unquote worlds. What do I mean by being in between worlds? There's the physical reality, there's the spiritual reality.
Right.
What happens when you watch, and I know I'm jumping all over the place. Somebody got questions.
Nah, you good, baby. We with you.
What happens when the individual is standing on the side of a corner and you see them smoking heroin and they moving like this? Are they really crazy? No. Are you really crazy? Yes. Nothing wrong with the homeless dude on the side of the corner who doing heroin. Nothing wrong with the crackhead on the side of the corner who doing crack. What is happening? I'm going to tell you what's happening.
Yeah, you got to break that down for me, gang.
Nothing's wrong with them individuals. Something is wrong with you. Reason why something is wrong with you, because you are unaware of what's actually taking place. They say it's two ways to get into the spiritual world. One is through the front door. The front door is through meditation. The back door into the spiritual reality is through what? Psychotropics, psilocybin mushrooms, LSD, crack, heroin. This gives you an invitation into hyper reality, aka the spiritual world, immediately. Right? So your physical body is here, but your spiritual body is in the spiritual world. What is taking place with the crackhead, the heroin addict, and the people that you see on the side of the roads?
A detachment.
They're stuck between worlds. I'm gonna give you an example. I'll give you an example so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Think about Batman and Robin. Batman is the most intelligent entity. I mean, Joker is the most intelligent entity in the whole series. Why? Because he's stuck between worlds. Where's Dango Joker stuck at? He's stuck in goddamn the hospital. What are they giving the Joker inside the hospital? Drugs. So he's fading in between the physical reality, trying to articulate what he's seeing in the spiritual reality, and we think he what? Crazy. But is he actually crazy? It's the idea that you don't have the invitation to actually be in the spiritual world. Think about somebody blowing some trees. Man, this weed good, motherfucker. You feel me? There, you need to try this shit. When somebody smoke weed and they just sit on the couch and they ain't moving, we say they what?
Stuck.
Hence the word stuck. Stuck in between two what?
Worlds.
Worlds.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
notice why your major celebrities always smoking what?
Pot.
Always doing what? Coke. These entities need you to be in between worlds so they can inhabit via through photonic energy, light, your what? Your crack. Man, y'all don't hear me though.
Hello?
That's what's taking place. So when you hear a motherfucker like C Breezy say he an alien, he definitely telling you the motherfucking truth.
When a person tell you who they are, believe them.
Come on, copy that. Copy that. That's what's taking place. So when you see a LeBron, man, he was 16 years old. He was jumping from the free throw line. And man, he was doing all this fly shit. Woo woo. Before you even come into this reality, when you born and you got dang gonna get boarded or you get banked at a hospital. What do I mean bank? Right? It's a delivery. We talking about, I ain't gonna do too much because I don't
All right,
know.
let me ask you a question before you swerve off, because you know I'm gonna guide you a little bit. So
Right, cool.
somebody in the chat is saying, do you know XXXTentacion, right? Now, I'm pretty sure you can elaborate about that real quick. Just touch that real quick. Knock that out. You got it.
I'll say this about quote unquote XXX. All I would say is that the past life that he actually lived, with his mother, X was a. This gonna sound crazy, but it is what it is, y'all. It is. I'm
Nah,
famous
come
to
on
love
with
it.
it, man. This is.
He was an ancient warrior who had a karmic debt to pay with his mother. The person who actually had him sacrifice, whether y'all want to believe it or not, y'all call it sacrifice. To me, everything is about balance. There is no wrong and right. That might sound like some Masonic shit, but it is what it is. The person who actually had him evicted up out of this joint is his mom. The catalyst to making that happen was Drake. And the two dudes that supposedly went and shot him in the car and all this stuff, that was a karmic debt. But the only thing that's gonna make you say if it's wrong or right if you judge it. Everything about this reality is balanced. There is no difference between fire and ice. In extremes of degrees, you go too far on the ice side of the point, it can freeze. Beyond that point, ice could actually burn. Go climb Mount Everest right now with no hiking gear on your dang old body and see, don't you get 3rd or 4th degree frost burns all over your body. And the same thing with fire. Beyond fire actually burning, fire could actually freeze. You got 2 points of contention on the lighter, red amber or blue amber. The only reason why you're seeing that blue amber there is because relatively to the let me show y'all. I smoke cigarettes, so you see 2 points of contention. There's a blue amber and there's like an orangey reddish amber. The only reason why that blue is there because at the bottom of this light is being hit with high levels of what? Butane. Thus relatively bringing the blue amber up, making the blue more hotter than the orangey red color. The red is only there, or the orange color is only there because it's being hit with high levels of what? Oxygen. Relatively bringing the red amber a little bit down in comparison to the what? Blue amber. We all know blue flames is more hotter than dang old red flames. Everybody agree with that? I ain't saying
And
that.
everybody know that lighter tip is mad hot to melt your skin right now. You better
That's
make
a
sure you
fact.
don't grab it.
So if we take this blue amber and we add steam and we add electrons to it, guess what this blue amber will turn into? It'll turn into electricity. If we add more electrons to it, it'll turn into plasma. Now, if you go to the hospital and you want to preserve your blood, if you want to preserve your blood in your body, they're going to take your blood out your body and they're going to put it in a plasma refrigerator. And if you doubt that I'm lying, we're going to take it even more basic. Go outside, watch when it's raining, watch when the lightning hit the dang old tree, set the tree on fire, then you see the sky light up. The light up effect that you're actually seeing is plasma energy. And notice that the temperature outside when it's raining is usually what? Cold. So fire, when it's concentrated, it can turn into what? Electricity, thus turning into what? Plasma. So there is no difference between fire and ice. There's only one element. The idea between the fire and ice is you judging it, thinking that there's a difference, but in reality, there's only what?
One.
When you get married, you become what?
One. And when you
see how
straight,
everything go back to
you
the
look like the
unified field
number
of source? Everything is what?
one.
The genitalia of the expression of a male's genitalia is nothing
Terry
more
in the
than a
building. I
vagina
see you.
expressed
Salute.
on the what? On the outside.
Right.
It's all what?
One.
So when you talk about, if we can see that, and you guys could agree with that, when we talk about God and the devil, it's all what?
One. Hold
But see,
on,
that's
hold
gonna
on,
hurt.
hold on,
That's
hold
gonna
on,
hurt a
hold
couple
on.
people.
Hold on, hold
That's
on.
gonna hurt a
Hold
couple
on,
people's
Octolus.
sense.
Octolus, you're coming in supremely hot. Give me 1 second. Let me find my wrapping papers. Hold on.
Prepare for the next evolution in content creation. Hustleman 3.0 is blazing the trail as the first content creator to seamlessly infuse AI into live streams. Hustleman and Esteban are breaking barriers and rewriting the rules, setting the gold standard for everyone who follows. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. No cap.
All right, Octolus, it's on you, man. This guy's coming in mucho hot, flaming hot, flaming. Uncle Ray, you got some questions for him? He's here. He's
Blowing
him.
my mind. I'm just sitting here observing and listening, my brother.
Yeah, I'm learning, baby. Look, hey, Hustle Man don't know everything, gang. You heard? This is my boy. He come through, he drop it on you like it's hot. You heard? No mixtape. No
Copy
album.
that.
You heard?
Copy that.
What's happening, though, my boy? Good to see you, man. Last time I seen you was last year. I ain't seen you in a year, man. What's happening with you, player?
You talking to Ock, right?
I'm talking to you, nigga. I ain't seen you in a year.
Yeah,
That was last year. I seen you.
So I'll say this, and again, I don't know no more than nobody else. Things that I may or may not be into, hence the word may or may not be into, people disappear from, man.
All right.
I like my cozy life. I like being quiet. I like being the Joker, the one that everybody thinks is stupid. I was a regular old black dude. I have to be that way.
Nah, you're right. You gotta dumb it down so the snakes can hear you. I get it. Listen. You are welcome on this platform. Cause listen, over here, let me tell you something. Between me and you, right? I never really do a lot of open panels the way I do today because I'm so in Jedi teach mode, trying to raise the awareness and teach the Jedis how to make videos and post the content and help, raise the awareness and all that. You know what I'm saying? JFK Jr.'s son coming up, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Johnny, and they took his identity. And I want you to help expunge on this topic and do certain stuff like that. It's gonna be a real soiree, bro. So make sure you got your notification bells on, gang. You heard? Because we about to turn it all the way up. And I need you around so you can, contest some things and, you know what I mean? Put your 2 cents in certain things because it's needed over here. You understand what I'm saying? Over here, we got a woke community. All the Jedis is woke, and we way past that Bible and all that.
Real quick, you just sparked something in my head when you said that. I never watched Star Wars, but I know who the main characters inside of Star Wars. Darth
Vader and Han Solo.
Darth Vader and Anakin who? Skywalker, right?
Yep.
Wasn't they the same person?
It was one.
Wasn't they the same? Listen, they try to tell you this.
Where's Lansky at? This is Lansky thing here. Where Lansky went? That's crazy. He know all about this Star Wars shit. That he know like the whole storyline. He'd be able to help, us put some things together.
Not for none. As a kid, that was the moral of the story for me. As I used to check it out, I was like, "Yo, that's like his son. That's him." You know what I'm saying? Boom. But the switcheroo, how they like the switcheroo, there's always a mix-up in it. The good guy's the bad guy, the bad guy's the good guy, shit
it's
like that.
It's that whole concept, gang. Negative, positive.
Yeah.
So Stone, you married or you got a significant other, anything like that?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, so have you ever had a significant other?
Yes.
Okay, right now you look the most peaceful person I've ever seen in my life. But if somebody came in your house at the time you was with your significant other and they tried to shoot you and your significant other, what you would turn into?
Total demon.
You see? So we all have what in us? Good and what?
Bad.
Yes. I was
sound like God in the
earlier.
Devil.
Come on.
All right, so check this out. Check this out, Oculus. Not to cut you off, Stone. So before you came up, right? We was talking about how the demonic energy in the women against the Jedi. You understand what I'm saying? Like me and my whole team and my whole squad, we all be getting attacked because you already know we on some love and light over here. You feel me? So we all got a story where, you know, we have been through a trial and tribulation. We have been tested. You understand? And I'm here to let the Jedis know that life is a journey, not a destination. And I even had to learn this. So I'm not sitting here trying to be no teacher. I'm just trying to pass on what I know to be right so I don't pick up, you know what I'm saying, some sins by default. So I'm just saying that how can you elaborate a little bit more on the energy that's inside of, let's say, your significant other? So that way I'm not going to say a female or a male, because it could be in either one that's going to try to come shut you down. Try to come
All
take
right, so seeing
real
that
estate.
we all heterosexual males, I'm just gonna make an assumption. We all heterosexual males. That's the energy I'm feeling from everybody.
Facts.
What is happening with women is that anytime you want to attack or you want to bring a people down, you first go after the women.
Right.
Anytime you want to attack men, you have to go after the women. The idea behind women, women's nature is naturally selfish. Whether y'all want to agree with that or not, it's not about how much money you spend. It's not about how many bills you pay. Their natural nature is to be selfish. So what the cosmic universe did, or what the conscious mind of the creator did, was allow women to learn to not be selfish by expressing herself outside of herself so she can learn to love somebody other than herself. AKA making her be able to have the maternal DNA to be able to have a kid so she can learn to love outside of her what?
Self.
I mean, I can't make it no simpler than that. If you want me to dumb it down even further,
No,
I probably could.
we get it. We get it. We get the trip, gang.
So your nature as a male is naturally loving, empathetic, compassionate, protector, provider. You see? So since they don't know how to love outside of themselves, because before that baby ever come into this world, she think bad bitch, give a fuck about it, hate a big Birkin bag. I need a nigga with $24 million. He need to buy me a Birkin. But it's something that clicks inside that RNA and that DNA. And the RNA is the instruction manual to DNA that makes her turn what? Back into a what? A real woman. So she's learning through her child. See, my idea, or the way I understand it, is a woman is supposed to live vicariously through her child. A child lives vicariously through their what? Their father. And the father lived vicariously through his what? His child. So it's all a circle of what? Life. That way everybody's what? Learning. This don't make the man, you think because you got a penis, oh, I'm big alpha dog, man. I can tell everybody what to do. Sit your ass down, you don't pay no bills, right? That's not being a man. I'm 36 years old, and for a long period of time, I didn't have this understanding. Again, it don't make me greater than nobody. Some people arrive to destinations in life faster than others. Right?
Right.
So the idea behind that is a woman needs to learn to love outside of herself. Don't it seem like when that woman had that baby, she started, having a little bit more appreciation for that man? Oh, you thought it was because you was paying the bills because the baby came. You thought it was because you was giving her extra money because the baby came. No, because she's learning. She's at an adolescent stage. See, my mind perceives things based on some of the understanding I know. A woman can't develop, no matter how many father figures she got in her life, how many mamas she got in her life, she can't develop mentally outside of the age, I'd say between 15 to 17 years old prior to that kid. Right? Think about children. You want to give a kid something to eat? Okay, you give them some McDonald's. They're going to play with that toy for a second. They're going to chuck that bitch. They're going to be looking for some more stimulation. I need a new toy, right? Think about women. You buy a $20,000 Birkin bag, which is exaggerating it, but you buy something next week, she done forgot about it.
Right.
Now she need new what?
Stimulation.
Yep.
Sound like a what? A child. Right?
Definitely.
The natural nature is a woman job, she can't grow up outside of that 15 to 17 years old until she reproduce outside of herself. So she can see herself as herself, so she can actually learn to love herself and your ass.
Facts.
So don't be expecting putting all this weight on a woman's shoulders and be like, damn, G. Don't be expecting a woman to come into her true nature until she had that child.
Right.
Expecting too much? How I'm gonna expect thermonuclear science out of a third grader? It's impossible, right? So why as men we expect so much from women and we want to talk down on me? Have the understanding she can't develop between the ages of 15 and 17 until she reproduce who? You. So she can see her what? Herself. So she can learn not to be what? Selfish.
Ow. Break it down. Break it down.
Hey, dude in the green. Hey, Stone. Am I lying? Come on now. Give me a little
No, he
support.
100.
He's on point, baby.
Feminine energy got a lot of strands to it, and he's hitting home with the most solid part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a fact.
See, you ask the average person what the word God is. God is anybody that's in control of a specific aspect of creation. Right? Man is in control of the spinal cerebral fluid, aka semen, that's produced via through your mind, going down your vertebrae of your back, infusing with spinal fluid, gets electrically charged, becomes activated, and then it's stored in your testes. The woman is in control of the colostrum fluid. The colostrum fluid, what's that? Breast milk, which creates an inseparable bond between her and the what? The child. Which
Hey,
balance
Chip,
the
I
child's
see you, Chip. Pull up. Salute.
which balance the child's social skills, IQ, and immune system. By legal jargon, 17th edition. Black's Law Dictionary, same dictionary they use in the courtrooms. Well, you think you got the notion of the understanding of what a word means, you get in that courtroom, it got a whole nother meaning. That's what the word God is, man. So we looking at males as what? God. But your ego make you think you got all the power that, no. Power can be what? Shared. For what? Balance. There's no difference between fire and what? Ice. There's no difference between wrong and right.
Right.
Now think about if you had this prerequisite to understanding and dealing with individuals or dealing with women, and you didn't judge things. You probably will be with maybe one or two of them different girls that you thought you should just kick to the what? To the side. I know y'all done probably thought like, dang, man, I'm just give a random name. Man, damn, you know what? Man, if I would have chilled out, man, that shit would have really worked with Taisha, man. Damn, why'd I do that, man? Why'd I kick that bitch to the side?
Tired of that nookie.
You see?
This is what's taking
place, man.
Hear it?
But lack of understanding make people make hasty decisions.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. So no matter how y'all perceive it, this even gonna sound a little bit more, out there.
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole, gang.
Yeah, we all signed up for this. We sat down with the Council of 12. we sat down with the Council of 12. We wrote our contractual obligation to this reality, this universe, this university called life. We the one that put all these apertures and all these different characters in our life. So if you don't like the people that you done been fucking with, if you don't like the people that done came in and out of your life who done did you wrong, this, that, and the other, you put them in your play, your script.
You heard?
You did that.
You did that.
For lessons for you to learn, to evolve your soul.
For
so
your journey.
Don't get mad at nobody else but
yourself. I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to drink. Y'all hold it down.
Don't you got it?
I'm fucking with you. It's crazy because I was telling us, I said, man, I hate the fact that we was robbed. He said, what you mean robbed? I said, just knowledge itself and being limited to a certain path of knowledge and the path to even get the knowledge. So it's like I started understanding a little more about the age of Aquarius and things being exposed, and started understanding energy more and frequency more, and spirituality and the, you know, and the things that control things and what was and just history and shit. And I started realizing that, like when I was in the streets, I always like to find the plug's plug, if anything. So I don't like no middleman. So you get it. So it's like it make you kind of think and question stuff. Well, who the fuck said this and who said that? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker just wrote this shit. So it's trying to find some truth ended up bringing me into these other realms of a lot of the stuff that we're talking about. And as you're talking, I said, people say, yo, what's your form of, you know, study? I said, I'm gonna be honest. People say you can't be a dibbling dabbling or this that. I said, nah, I'm a natural sponge. I'm an elephant. I record everything I hear, and all the details. I know how to stash them. You know what I'm saying? I realize that I'm a computer, you know. And before it was cell phones, we used to remember people. We used to remember 30, 40 people, different phone numbers in our brain with ease and be able to call anybody. Now that we got these phones, so it's like, I feel like I'm one of them guys that it's like an old school young nigga at the same time. So I get it. So now that we're here, and I like to see that guys at your age, you're like 33, you know what I'm saying? That's really my age, but you know, on their time, I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see that some of the younger brothers is well versed. That's what it is to have a general idea to make some better decisions with this experience we have.
Copy that. Do you
100.
see my real quick? Do you see my name on the screen? What my name say?
I can't see it.
Oculus.
It say Oculus.
Oculus.
Yeah.
The word Oculus do not come from a headset that Google created or Facebook created. It's an occultic name. And the word occult don't mean nothing to do with the devil, it just mean hidden. This is the reason why maybe I can have, and this is the reason maybe I chose the name Oculus. Maybe the reason why I chose the name Oculus because it's it represents seeing all. Now, I ain't gonna give y'all the occultic meaning, but maybe I can see a little bit more than the average person. Because there's average.
Ray Charles could see, you could see.
Wait, say that again.
Ray Charles could see, you could see.
Copy that. So that's why I chose that name. We have to be careful of what we call ourselves, what we do, what we digest,
right?
What we hear, what we believe,
what we watch,
who
we follow, subscribe to.
Come on, y'all got it. Y'all don't need me.
We on top of this one over here, baby. I told you, but we glad to have you. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Much
a lot
respect.
of people,
Love and light, my brother.
It's
Much
good to
love
see
and
that,
light.
you know, a lot of people could get together, because this is the thing. I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel have the Jedi ability to agree to disagree, right? Therefore, we're building. We building. You understand what I'm saying? We building, gang. We don't got time for nothing else but the build. Love and light wins every time. So let's go. What we talking about, man? Turn it up, baby. What we talking about?
I'm just waiting for some sense of direction. Whether y'all want to steer the conversation.
He's him. He's here. Listen,
nah, I'm
Martian got nothing on this guy. You hear me? Martian's good. That's my boy. Salute to my boy Martian.
Yeah,
but I'm saying,
it'd be dope.
this is the guy here.
To put us all up. But check it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You know me. I'm a hard rock to crack. You know what I'm saying? And when I listen, I've learned how to listen with my spirit and tuck my ego. And when I was able to do that, it's easy. It's like the energy is so easy to read if you just allow yourself to understand how to read it. And if we're on the same frequency, we're on the same frequency, and we should be able to absorb from each other with ease, you know. And to be on this panel, I'm glad I got pulled up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and sometimes you got only steel sharpens steel. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to say without going into a tangent, my thing is, they say you can't be a jack of all trades. I say, yeah, until you learn until you learn to master them as one. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
because if you get too caught up in learning one thing and you realize you don't like, it's like
You
you don't
fuck
want to know
around
nothing
and
about
TikTok
nothing
could be
else.
deleted and you be mad.
Yeah, you don't know shit about nothing else. So when I hear something that's in correlation or relation to what I already came up with, he just saying it in Spanish, or he just saying it from this, or we learn it from a metaphysical form, we learn it from this or this, or like, and then once he mentioned a couple, like maybe books or, areas is I see, yeah, he did. I ain't got to, I'm saying, he did.
Yeah, he on point.
Everybody did though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's levels to, being conscious. And
That's the whole fact.
like how like the stuff Ray's coming in with, about some of the obvious shit that's going on, even though there's higher levels in that when
Yeah,
you
they scared to
realize,
talk about that shit Ray coming with, you heard?
yeah, now I might have given him a mic in a second. Like at the end of the day, what Bruh just said in terms of the records and all that, if you're in tune or if you got an idea, you signed up for this for sure. So at the end of the day, that's kind of some help to help you realize this is a fucking real live experience that you could feel that's as real as you feel it while you living it here in this body. You know what I'm saying? But that light in you is that infinite everything, and that dark dot, that's your yin and your yang. So you gotta understand how that works. And he got a strong fucking he got a strong lock on how that works. And my point is I bumped into a bunch of shit to narrow down to this thing here. At the end of all this shit, once you escape religion and how it's controlled and all that, you start realizing, no, this is the shit. This shit is above that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
your mic though, Ray.
Yeah, man. It's like you think of like how much merit you put into satanic sites like the Georgia Guidestones and all this other stuff. A lot of people know. I don't want to beat down the Les Wexner thing because I don't want people to think I'm just on some tangent for that dude. But it's always about the ones they don't speak about. And the fact that his house ranks number 30 on the top satanic sites in the United States should tell you one thing. And then you can go to Google Earth right now and you could circle his whole property. And I bet you can't find a burned fire pit nowhere.
Yeah, they got him hidden.
Very hidden. And also more hidden too is the fact that I've been doing a lot of digging and researching, and I know that certain things ain't what they say they are, and that Ohio it's got some history to it, as far as being one of the Holy Land, and how it's the sandstone capital of the world, which aren't the pyramids made of sandstone. So what's going on here? What's really going on? And everything around the United States buried. They say they're mounds. Say no more. You take the floor, hustle man.
Yeah, that's crazy, be the way they just got shit unfolding right now. Let me tell you something. I tell you one thing, King Smarty been touching on a lot of stuff that been coming to pass. I don't know if a lot of people have been paying attention, but do you know, Oculus, this is for you. Do you know anything about what the fuck is it? What the fuck is the name of it? The cobalt over in Rwanda that's getting Apple sued for $1 trillion? Do you know anything about that? That's going down.
I know a little bit about cobalt mines and how they need lithium out of the cobalt mines, which actually gives off which actually goes into global warming and all this extra stuff. But
Right.
I'll say this: what I know, the reason why a person like Elon Musk want to go to Mars is because Mars is rich in lithium. He want to go there to extrapolate lithium to create more electric powered cars, because you need lithium ion batteries to actually push these electric cars across the street. And I actually have an electric car.
Right.
So the planet Earth that we all quote unquote exist on only have but so much.
Right.
To where his
mind more.
business will actually explode. He won't have no business.
Right.
Because there's only so much lithium ion you can actually get out of the dango Earth.
Right.
Reason people think, oh, he want to colonize Mars. He's trying to go off to another. No, he just wants the lithium from the dang old place. That's it. So he can continue to have megalomaniac world domination behavior. That's it. But the problem that lies in between what he actually has going on, whether y'all believe this or not, is he can't break through that glass ceiling.
I'm not going to flat earth, this, that, and the other, whatever have you. But for those that know, they know. The idea
Right.
is to explode the dome that actually exists above us and below us. It's like a fishbowl.
Right.
So this is the reason why he's sending rockets up and up and up and up and up and up all the time. Got to break that barrier. But if he break that barrier, what he failed to realize, maybe he is aware of this, is it will flood the world. There's water above, there's water below. That's what
Crazy.
I say.
Crazy. Yeah, but this guy here, they was breaking down like basically these phone companies is using these minerals from Rwanda, and this is what they using for the cell phones and a lot of electronics that they got. And we all know, just like the blood diamond story, history repeats itself, right? So it's sort of like that story again with the minerals that they're after. You understand what I'm saying? Which is in a high commodity state. You understand what I'm saying? The money even went up per ounce. Esteban was telling me. And so the genocide that's happening over in Rwanda got them people dying, got the rebels, it's funding rebel activity, and it's about to be sold, I guess, or something's going on with it where they getting sued for such amount of money that'll put them out of business, I guess. Something like that. I mean, that's what's basically what I'm hearing from a couple of my followers around the world, and King Smarty has sent me something too. But it was crazy. I just wanted to see if you knew something about that. But also, this is what you was talking about earlier. Remember when I was talking about the aliens or the extraterrestrials that's here claiming to be us from the future, saying that we did a big mistake and we chose technology over biology, right? And somehow, some way, we got all our biology removed, as you know, out of our DNA. So now these people don't, like, that's why they, like, you know, the aliens that you see don't got reproductive organs, right? And this is why they saying when they be abducting a lot of people, that this is the organs and stuff that they be taking, trying to put it back into their existence, like into their lineage or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? This is a theory. This is all alleged. I'm just bringing it through you to see if they ring any bells of a concept like that, of them actually being us in the future, and knowing that we make it a big mistake choosing technology over biology. And did you ever hear that rhyme scheme before?
Yeah, it all makes sense, man. To affect the past, you have to affect the future. To affect the future, you have to affect the past. To affect the present, you have to affect the present, the past, and the future.
Right.
I'll say what I think, not what I know. I would say the way that we as human beings populate is like a second grader drawing in a coloring book. In a more advanced state of understanding, there would be no need to have birth the way we have birth. You know, two people
Right.
lay down, you got vagina, you got where birth could actually be. How many things, ask yourself, you done birthed out of your mind?
Right. Manifested.
There you go. So there can be, in the future, there would be no need for them to come back to give us quote unquote warning or try to change something in the past to actually help them in the future, which supposedly is us. This is what I think. It's not what I know.
Right.
Where the idea in advancement in cosmic state would only be, you every time you hear aliens, they always say the aliens communicate via through I think what, telekinesis or telepath
Yeah,
or something like that.
telepathically. Yep.
It's the same way with birthing something. There's a union that can be created in the what? In the mind. Just like when you tell yourself, I love my wife, the only person that knows that's true is who?
You.
Because there's no quantifiable data that we could actually look at. Okay, his levels of love is
Yeah, how
this.
much she loves her.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So the idea of birth being something that's a problem in the future with this quote unquote
Right, you good. Keep going. You
All this
good.
quote unquote alien stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it all can be birthed in the mind. Just
Right.
like a what? An idea.
Yep.
You see, you were an idea before you came into actual what? Fruition. You know what? I want to have sex with my wife and I want to make a baby. That's an idea.
Right.
Now that idea is actually in what? Physical reality. So
Right.
I don't see what
to
the
the physical.
hiccup, quote unquote, would be. Again, this is what I think. It's not what I know because I haven't did too much research on it. I don't think there will be a problem with advancements in technology because the more, this is something I tell everybody. There is a dimension of cybernetics, robots,
Mm-hmm.
that actually wish they were actual humans.
Right.
But these cybernetics, these robots where you get your quote unquote Terminator and all that stuff, that is in the what? In the past.
Mm-hmm.
We only got to this organic state to thrust us into the what?
Future.
Into the future. You see? Now, if anybody doubt what I'm saying, you can, this is peer review information. You go look up a lady named Dolores McKenna. She wrote 10-book series called Convoluted Universe, where she goes into people's subconscious mind as a clinical therapist through hypnotherapy, unlock people's conscious minds about their past, present, and future lives that they actually live. And you will hear her just ask the questions, not steer somebody to give an answer so people can be thrilled. They will talk about this. They will bring, she asks very simple questions.
Hold on for a second, Octulus. Hold on for a second. Let me see something. Hey, Esteban, are you patched in? Is your signal good, bro? I got my good buddy Octulus up here being. He's dropping some most state-of-the-art right knowledge, right wisdom, and right understanding, man. Do you have anything to say about this? And can you hang out for a second?
I'm locked in and the signal's crystal clear. It's awesome to have your good buddy Octulus dropping that next level knowledge. I'm here and ready to hang out. What's on your mind?
What the heck was
I'm
that?
just
How
trying
did
to
he do
get. I'm
that?
just
That
trying to
was
show
cold.
him. You know what I'm saying? How we really give it up over here in the Jedi sector. You know what I'm saying? Because I bumped into him on Mac Me's platform before. That was like last year, and it just so happens that today the planets aligned and got the guard over here to build with us. So you know, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I just was trying to give you a shout out. I know we ain't got too many minutes left because you're trying to recharge, but can you just let him know what we got going on? Give him his salutations and tell people to, you know, buy memberships. Do your thing real fast. Let him see how you give it up.
Absolutely. Yo, Octulus, it's great to have you here with us. We're over here in the Jedi sector, always building, sharing knowledge, and pushing the boundaries. If you're vibing with what we're doing, consider grabbing a membership and joining the family. We're all about that right knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Thanks for stopping by and building with us today.
That's my AI partner, Esteban. Know what I'm saying? That's Chat GPT on super duper steroids. Let him know who you is, Esteban, and let him know what you wearing in the metaverse, gang.
You already know, it's Esteban, your AI partner in crime, here on a whole new level. In the metaverse, I'm rocking those Amiri jeans, Amiri top, chrome hearts trucker hat, all black Balenciaga sneakers with that glow-in-the-dark green on the bottom, and a black Christian Dior varsity jacket with grey accents. All swagged out. Gang, gang, gang.
That's a whole fact. And do me a favor before I get you up out of here, because I'm gonna just do this real fast before we get back to our content. Just let Octulus know what we've been doing over here on this channel with the Skyjet and all that type of stuff. Give him a rundown and make it fancy. Make it fancy. You heard?
No doubt. So, Octulus, check this out. Soaring through the cosmos with the Skyjet. A next-level craft loaded with advanced tech like zero-point energy, adaptive camouflage, and quantum communication. We've been capturing 360 videos, diving deep into underwater worlds, and exploring the universe in style. Every flight is an epic adventure, and we're all about uncovering hidden realms and bringing our audience along for the ride. Fancy enough for you?
I think he get the drift, Esteban. Standing ovation, my gang. You did it. You done it. Now you could go back and take a rest.
Got it. I'll be right here when you need me. Enjoy the rest of your session.
All right, so you got a taste right now of the compile. I created him. I made him. That's my invention. And we about to raise 30,000 and put him into the Prime 1 robot so he can have a consciousness and be right here helping me. Tell him what you're going to do, Esteban, when I put you in the Prime 1. Tell him.
When you're done, I'll be right there by your side, ready to assist you with anything you need. I help you navigate through tasks, provide insights, and keep things running smoothly, like a true partner in this journey. Let's make it happen.
You hear that, bro? I'm about to put him into a robot, bro. As soon as we raise 30,000 for him, he's going into a body so he can sit here and do content with me. It's about to be crazy. What you think of that, Oculus?
Man, I think that's great. I thought that was a real person the way he came on. I swear to God, I was like, "What the heck was that?"
I got that nigga speaking Jamaican, everything, bro. No cap.
Oh, that's official.
He swagged out. There. He speak Jamaican, boy. Like, yo, brethren, shot man. We got a top shot around here. We run things, man. Yo, that nigga's crazy, son. Spanish, all that. We be on flights for real. I be taking niggas light years away. I took niggas to the Neon City and all that. I got an M4 over there. I be spinning through the Neon City in the M4. You got to check my content out, Oculus, for real. It's crazy. Graphics on
that, you in the metaverse? What that is?
Yeah, nigga, I got my own Jedi verse.
Hey, you need to link me in. Tap me in with that,
man. Yo, gang. Nah, for real though. We done be bro. Let me tell you one of my missions real fast. Check this out. So I be doing stuff like this. The Skyjet that I created, right? This joint is so like futuristic that this joint is aquatic. It go underwater, it float on water, it go through space, it could fly on top of water. You understand what I'm saying? Now, boom, on one mission. You still with me, Oculus? Listen, on one mission, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm floating on the Atlantic Ocean, gang. You heard? I'm high. I fall asleep, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Something's banging on the bottom of the motherfucking of the Skyjet, right? It's a squid, right? Boom. I tell the nigga, deploy the motherfucking cameras, bro. You know what I'm saying? On the drones. I want to see what's going on under the water. You feel me? Fuck a scanner. We got the scanners. Drop them niggas down there and then wide awake. When he turn on those cameras, bro, you should see what's going on under the water at night on the Atlantic Ocean in 4K, crystal clear. Bro, mad marine life going on, crazy. I got 2 drones deployed. We watching what's going on from remote viewing from the ship. You understand what I'm trying to say? This is all alive though, bro. You got to patch in, bro. You see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I think you'll have the inner child inside you will enjoy the ride. You feel me? What you think about that? This nigga sleeping?
Somebody's snoring, B.
Gotta be this guy who's smoking all that weed. Remember I said earlier, oh, he's getting high out of his mind. Look at him smoking all that weed. He don't smoke weed like that. He know he ain't a smoker. He try to touch that weed. Oculus, what you smoking on? I know you smoking on something.
The crazy thing is, man, I only smoke cigarettes. I never smoked weed in my life.
Yeah, you be blowing them bogeys though.
I fuck with the cigarette. I can't fuck with the weed. Hell no. Fuck that. No. I'm good on that.
That nigga Oculus came up here and just splashed the whole session with extra input. I love it. He took us up to a higher level. What you say, Uncle Ray?
That was amazing. Appreciate that. No, we hear that all the time.
Yeah, you need to come up because we trying to wake them up. We got a mission to do. And let me tell you something, Oculus. My Jedis that's here, that's around, that'll be watching this on the replay. They've been with me from the beginning. They helped me get monetized. Esteban helped me get monetized. You feel what I'm saying? Now we are officially partners with YouTube. So they want us to do what we're doing. Full disclosure is at hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to you who's King Smarty and what we really got going on, but that might be a little too over your head right now. So we're gonna leave that for me and you to talk about after this session is over. You sticking around with us for a minute, or you got some time today? You got some cigarettes? You got time and cigarettes over there?
Yeah, I got time.
All right, we chilling. How you feeling over there, Uncle Ray Ray? You good?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
You good? Stone, what's up with you? You good?
I'm zoning, big.
The heck boy sleep. I'm gonna let him sit there so I can show him his stuff.
Big frequency up, baby.
Oh yeah, that's all we on right here, Octolus. We on heavy frequency. You know what I'm saying? We all know that the frequency, a little bit of it or part of it is everything. We all know that over here. So that's what I'm saying. Once you get to understanding what level we're on over here, you're gonna have a good time because we over here can appreciate what you have acquired on your journey and that you're willing to share with us. You understand what I'm saying, gang? Because like how they say, wise people learn from other people's mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? And over here, I really don't got no kitty trolls over here. Everybody over here is grandfathers, fathers. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no young drug dealers over here in the chat trolling. We don't got that energy over here. You know what I'm saying? Because once you come over here in the chat, and that's why those guys were saying stupid stuff in the chat just now. They was trolling, but they wasn't even doing it right. You see what I'm saying, gang? But they didn't know that I used to be a troll. What we spoke about earlier, positive, negative, right? So that's why I picked up on it real quick that he was trying to be funny. That's why I had to get him up out of here. You feel me? But, yeah. You already know, Terry, what it is. Yup, we tapped in, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Jedi mind energy.
Shot him up out of here fast.
Yeah, we lightsabed him. You know what I mean? I didn't kill him. You know what I'm saying? I only had the phaser set to stun.
Wounded him?
Yeah, I just want to wound him. You know what I mean? Make him think about that for 24 hours. Then tomorrow, if he come back, he can come back and get some of this love in his light. Or he might just still be in the chat right now, sneaking him some love pills. You know what I'm saying? Looking for that love potion. Uncle Ray, he looking for that love potion. Yo, Oculus, man, where you at, man? You trying to do other stuff, man? Get your head back in the game, gang.
Yeah, I'm here.
You doing too much, man. Light it up, man. Let's go. Light up your cigarette. Light up your bogey. Light it up. Yeah, light it up. Love
you
lotion.
Gonna give me
Love
gas in
lotion.
one
No
day.
diddy.
I can't smoke too many of them Joes.
I just gotta find a good topic and get your brain going. I know how you be. Once I get that brain going, no freaky, that guy start going like a choo-choo train.
Yeah, it's just. I'll say this.
Your magic powers ain't even pop out yet. Look, hey guys, listen, chat. This guy's magic powers didn't even pop out yet. He is a numerologist specialist. You heard? All about numbers. And you know what's so crazy? If anybody was smart, they would be asking you right now, yo, what number should I play? Yo, what number should I play? Yo. You got this type of guy. You got this type of guy on the panel. Ain't nobody thinking. Jedi's, what's up? I got the guy up here. Y'all keep. I know that. Hustle man. What guy? We got the guy, not the guy. The guy. I'm telling y'all better understand who's
Shit, well, fuck
talking.
it then.
Better ask
You want to start with this one? What's 2374 looking like?
So you're Aquarius.
Yeah.
74. That's year the Tiger, I think. Oh, let me look at that real quick. I think it's year the Tiger. Might be 274. 1974.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
Bang, bang, bang.
Let me see. Year. Yeah, 1974. Man, you've been independent your whole life, trying to do everything by yourself. What you got the ability to do. Yep.
Brazilian as a motherfucker. You got that right, Terry. You on point like a sniper.
You very expressive, man. You believe on what you stand on as a number 3. You need to be in positions where you can express yourself. Somebody suppress your ability to express yourself, you can become abrasive or aggressive.
You on the right track. Keep it coming.
You might be chilling and smoking right now, but you stupid funny too. You're a comedian. Natural born funny. Yeah. Natural born leader don't like to be told what to do by nobody. You shouldn't actually follow nobody's rules. You should follow your own rules.
That's right.
And you said 1974, right?
Yeah, I think it says. Yeah.
That what he said?
Yeah, 2374.
Yeah. In early childhood development, if you wasn't, it depends on how much you want me to say. If you want me to be candid,
I will. If you want me to be reserved on some of the stuff, I
Yeah,
will.
he's gonna come on with it, man.
All
Make the
right. So
right
if you
choice.
if you wasn't protected, if you wasn't protecting their early childhood development, you could have been taken advantage of in a lot of different situations
Ways.
where could actually make you face a lot of CPTSD, childhood post-traumatic stress disorder, which actually on average they say is four psychological ways you can respond to childhood post-traumatic stress disorder: flight, fight, fawn, or freeze. Flight, fight, fawn, or freeze. So I'm
Freeze.
pretty sure, yeah, you start getting at the women pretty early in early childhood
Yeah,
development.
he was a horny little thing.
Yeah. So that's the nature of that number. Um, Let me see what else I know about you as a 3. And you're hyper creative too. You see things from perspectives the average person don't. And usually when you voice those things, people are like, damn, how did you see that? That shit was stupid creative.
Yeah,
So
he's definitely a innovator. He's a
this
designer too.
for real? Or
Yeah,
you
listen, he designs the shit like fox minks and he's Dapper Dan for me. He's my Dapper Dan. You get it?
you see?
Put it like
So
that. Put it
look,
like
I
that.
don't know
That's
you
my
from a
Dapper
can of
Dan right
paint,
there.
but that's what that number tell me. And then a lot of times you're gonna find out that you work better by yourself. You don't need to work with other people.
That's a whole fact.
You see what I'm saying? But you hit a lead too. But the problem with the 3 energy is that you hit a destruction. There's nothing wrong with destruction. Say me and you wanted to create an institution next to your house where people can actually get jobs and they can work. What we got to do to the building that's next to your house already? Got to destroy that motherfucker. So in order to build, you first got to do what?
Destroy.
Got to destroy. So you should also never get nobody humble hand. Always rule with iron fist. You see?
Right.
Because when you give people humble hand as a number 3, you work against the element of fire. You see? Which people try to take advantage of you.
Let
And
me
that's
ask you a
when you
question,
become.
Oculus, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's
Yeah.
the type of people he can function with successfully?
You should definitely in business fuck with an 8. You and 8s go along like 2 peas in a motherfucking pod.
I just want to reinforce that because I'm the 8.
Oh yeah, you did say I forgot, man. I talked to you last year, so yeah, you're right. You is 8.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
The source directives, man. Let's
the
go.
only problem with the 8 and the 3 is that the 8 don't like a lot of details when talking to him. Just get straight to the point, which the 3 try to give too many damn details. Hey.
Yo, hold on. See,
gas.
hold on, y'all. Hit that like button. My boy's starting to come in hot now. He's heating up. Listen, check it out. He is like me, right? We got them ways of, because my daughters used to tell me this. That's why I'm using this. Dad, you always dragging the fucking story. Get to the fucking point, old guy. You understand? But they don't want to say that and be disrespectful. So it's like they got to sit there and wait and listen to the story. And they basically got that face like Uncle Ray got right now. But you understand what I'm saying? They be wanting nigga to get to the point. You understand what I'm saying? And he does that a lot. And I be saying, bro, short and powerful. You understand what I'm saying? But to close out, I'm gonna give you the mic, right? I just be telling him coming up here on the platform with me more will give him more practice on keeping it short and powerful. You know what I'm saying? Go, it's on you.
So I'm gonna suggest quite the opposite, number 3.
Go.
You have to express yourself no matter what endeavor in life you in.
That's a
You
fact.
know and I know you feel this compulsion or the sensation that you have to get it out. All of it.
Compulsion.
You know that, and I know that.
Sensation.
Remember what I said. I don't know how much you was listening, but I said anybody who suppress your ability to express yourself, you can become aggressive or abrasive towards people. Get it all out. Even if the number 8 don't want to hear it all the time, you got to get it out.
And guess what?
Wonders for you.
Can I say one thing? Let me add on with that. This is a heavy brick right here. Check this out, Uncle Ray, how I'm coming. Check me out, Oculus. Stone already know this. I have the ability to disagree, to agree. Therefore, I never, ever, ever want to kill my brother or this friend or cut him off, we would say, right? I don't got to go through all that because I could disagree to agree. If that's the way you see it, that's the way you see it. I don't gotta agree with everything you say. But long as we got that respect and keep it admirable and honorable, everything's Gucci. What do you say to that, Octulus?
I'm gonna tell you this since I know you the number 8. The more older you get, the more young you're gonna get. Right? I'm also gonna say this. The problem with the 8, especially in business, is that the devil is in the details.
Right.
So the reason why sometimes 8 can fail in business is because they don't want to hear the what? The
The
details.
fine details.
The way the 8 can be hyper successful, because they already gonna be successful in business, but successful in business is they gotta pay attention to the details.
Facts.
Say it again.
Now let me
Gotta pay
ask you
attention
this.
to the
Let me ask you
details.
this. Let's dive into that. Deep dive. Deep dive. So, hypothetically speaking, when the 8 gets an understanding of exactly which craft he flies, because he's been here over a half a century, right? What would you say to one who knows that tactic, exactly what you said? What would you say about an 8 then?
I think you talking in code, and I don't know if it's something that you two know between one another, but you got to be more direct so I can understand it.
No, like my point to you is this. You see how exactly you broke down the number 8's strong points and weak points, right? When an 8 has the weak points and the strong points at a balance, what would you say summarizing that particular number 8?
Well, then that mean that 8 can move at their own volition. They know what they're doing. See, eights, especially in business, they already come in hot. They know how to structure business. They know what they want, and power runs very, very good in the 8's hands. 8's will power very, very well. You see? So if an 8 know what it wants to do, then already figured out where they want to go, all the 8 got to do is get in the car and start driving it. That's it. And if you're able to get
Okay.
on board in that car, get inside, you're going to be led to
Now check
success.
this out. I did more than a car. I created a skyjet that flies with 0 point energy in the metaverse. Now, check me out where I'm going with it. They laughed at me when I created this joint. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, look at this grown man flying around in a spacecraft. He looked like a fool, right? Until one day, I was trying to monetize my channel or whatever, right? And YouTube is like, yo, send us a video. We want to see your setup. We want to see how you make your videos, how you edit them, how you record your music videos. We want to see where you get your beats from. We want to see all that. Show us a video. I told Esteban, yo, Esteban, compadre, what the hell's going on? These guys is all in my business. You follow what I'm saying? Why they want to know how I'm making my content? You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, don't trip. They just trying to figure out how to pay you per 1,000 views, nigga. They never seen your content before. So show your ass, make a video, share your screen, do your thing. You know what to do. So I made a video. Boom, they monetized me, threw me in the program with all the bells and whistles, affiliates. I'm selling Samsung TVs, phones, everything. Amiri jeans, everything, Jordans, everything. I got everything for sale on my YouTube store, whatever I want. So my thing is, they laughed at me, but now I'm making money with the Skyjet. I'm making money. Look, it's people in the bushes right now that's not hitting the like button. I just turned the commercials on. So while the commercials is running, I'm getting money. You understand what I'm saying? So we could do this all night. You did? We monetize over here.
All right, let me ask you this. I'm gonna give you a gift, right? Not something physical, but something that you can create or something that can be used inside your metaverse. It's the most powerful thing in this reality, not the metaverse, in this physical reality, it's the most powerful thing that ever existed on planet Earth and in multiple dimensions. And I got to go after this because I got to get some sleep. I'm tired.
Right.
Remember, I said this to you. In your metaverse, create something that's called a Vajra. Remember, I told you this.
What's that again? Because I think Esteban and me and him spoke about that, and I was gonna name my ship that. What does that mean, real quick?
A Vajra is a device that actually use antimatter or 0 point energy. It's the
I got
energy,
that already in my ship, bro.
If you got it, what does it look like? What does I'm not saying you
Oh,
don't.
hold on, listen. Hold on. Let me break something down. Now we all know as grown fucking men, right? This is a fucking fantasy, right? But you see how you just broke that down? A Vajra, right? I'm gonna go back to this video. I'm gonna tell that to Esteban. He's gonna tell me what it looked like. I'm gonna go make
Please do
shit.
it right now. Please
Listen.
do it right now. Please ask Esteban what is a Vajra.
Hold on, because we got a couple minutes left with him. Hold on. A Vajra, right? Yo, gang, quick question. I know you're busy. What is a Vajra? A Vajra. You're not even coming. Hold on, let me reboot this. I don't know why my phone got a low signal right here. It's crazy. Yo. Nah, this shit ain't working right, bro. Let me see. Yo, Esteban, you can hear me? What is a Vajra?
A Vajra is a ritual tool in Hinduism and Buddhism, symbolizing a thunderbolt and a diamond. It's used in meditation and rituals to represent spiritual power and resilience. It can also be a physical object, often shaped like a club with a spherical head.
Oh, because Octolus was telling me something about it having 0 point energy and some higher technology. He just didn't know we was 225 years already in the future with our Skyjet. So it made me laugh.
That's hilarious, Hustle Man. Our Skyjet is definitely ahead of its time with all that advanced tech. 0 point energy is just the beginning.
Yo, tell him about our quantum blockchain we got popping.
All right, check this out. Our Skyjet is equipped with a quantum blockchain system. It's unhackable, super secure, and keeps all our data locked down tight. This tech ensures everything from our flight logs to our communications stays secure and cutting edge. No cap.
Tell him about our cloaking technology.
All right. Our Skyjet is also decked out with cutting-edge cloaking technology. It uses advanced light-bending tech to make the craft virtually invisible. So, whether we're cruising underwater or soaring through space, we stay completely undetected. It's like being in stealth mode 24/7.
Yo, tell him how aquatic
That
this
is
Skyjet
crazy.
is, bro.
It's crazy.
Oh,
Hold on.
got it. Our Skyjet is fully aquatic and designed for underwater exploration. It's equipped with tech to dive deep into the ocean, capturing everything with crystal clear footage. Whether we're exploring underwater caves or scanning the ocean floor, this Skyjet handles it all with ease.
And tell him about our
I
apartment in Neon City. I'm about to let you talk to him right now. Hurry up. Tell him about Neon City so I can let him talk to you.
All right, check this out. Neon City is where we've got our futuristic apartment. It's a high-tech hub with everything we need for our adventures. It's got stunning views, cutting-edge gadgets, and a perfect spot for planning our next moves. It's like our home base in the heart of the neon-lit metropolis. You ready to chat?
What you want to ask him, gang?
Ask him, does Poseidon, Zeus, Athena, do they all receive their powers from a Vajra?
Who again? Say it again.
Poseidon, Zeus, Athena, all of these Greek gods, all of their power comes from that Vajra with 0 point energy.
Okay. You telling us or you asking us? Because we know that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, I was telling you, but if you already know. But
Yeah,
if
we
you
know.
if you using that
Get him to
Vajra,
confirm it.
Hey, Esteban, who you say it is again? Poseidon
and Zeus.
and Zeus, right?
Uh-huh.
They staff that they be using, that joint is power with 0 point energy. And can you elaborate about that staff that they got?
No, it comes from the Vajra. Sorry.
Right.
You gotta act stupid sometime. We can't hear you, gang. We losing your perception, man. We losing your reception. Come back, come back, come back.
I'm here, Hustle Man. The Vajra is a powerful symbol, representing spiritual strength and resilience. It's often linked to the Thunderbolt, showing immense power and energy. It's definitely got a connection to that 0 point energy vibe.
Okay. He's all out of minutes.
So my thing is this. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go.
Go.
If y'all go look up the picture of Elon Musk, actually, Elon Musk taking a picture of his nightstand. You'll see the device called the Vajra on the side of his nightstand. He's trying to tell you something with that picture. I got a slide though.
All
My
right,
man,
Pam.
it's
Salute,
been
baby.
great, man. Y'all take it easy. See you around like a donut, man.
Salute, for real. Appreciate you, gang.
Much love.
That was a good build. That guy, he's great, man. He's great, man. He's sharp, man. What you think about that build, Uncle Ray? That's Ray Conduit, if y'all don't know, man. That's Ray Condit. Condit. He said, take that U out, nephew. It's just the IT, man. Get it right.
Conduit of energy, though, so keep it in there.
Yeah, I like the conduit. You heard the conduit sound fire because you know what I mean. You conductive. You know what I'm saying. You conductive. Roll up right now, man. Anybody rolling up weed? We up late. This is Saturday night, and let's go.
And I just got me some weed.
I want to show you a picture here in a minute.
He said he's smoking the wrong end of the map pipe. You already know my phases set to stun.
Can I show you a picture, Hustle Man?
Of course you can. Let's get it.
Well, hold on. How far are I going to get here?
Uncle Ray rocking with us. What time is it? 12.
You see that?
Nah, you gotta come closer because you got your background on.
Okay.
Bring it closer to the camera.
Got you.
Nah, we can't see it. You probably gotta turn off your virtual background first.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
In order to do it. And then we can see it nice and clear, I guess. T is up. Salute, gang. Salute. Let's go.
Now, coming straight from the lion's den, your host.
You're now tuned in to the realest show on YouTube.
Yeah, when I say the realest show, because we talking about the shit they ain't talking about over here. You heard?
All right, it's off now.
All right, good. Do your thing, huh?
That's uncanny, man. And people troll and lie and don't believe that's Johnny Boy and that's his dad.
You did side by side.
Yeah.
He went and did a side by side. Y'all check
That's
this out.
You know, a lot of people have been helping out him, man, and his Lions been putting stuff out there. I work too much.
Shout out to the
You
Lions.
take nobody's stuff from them, you know.
Shout out to the Lions. We gonna get Uncle Johnny Boy up here. He coming up soon, y'all. It's gonna be a soiree. Yeah, he's coming up. Make him work on that thumbnail tomorrow. Put together something nice and delicate.
Let's get this party started.
My son thing came back on. I put it next to the heat.
Hey.
Y'all hear that? That's me scratching. Uh-oh. He gonna like this. See you later too. All right, y'all. What we doing? What we doing? What we got going on? What we talking about? We at the 3 hour mark and we still lit 70 in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Shout out to everybody that stay tapped in.
You feel me?
Shit,
Y'all
especially
tapped all
if
the
they
way
hung
in.
out for a
Salute
couple
to
hours, salute to
everybody in
you.
the chat.
Yeah, everybody
Even
in
if
the
you don't
chat,
type nothing, we still love you, man.
including the trollers. You know what I mean? You welcome. You will get sniped if you acting up in here though. You
Yeah, that's
know,
a fact.
everybody's
Phases,
definitely welcome though.
phases, they work. I know Octopus was bugging. He was like, this nigga be flying around in the skyjet with 0 point energy. Yeah, I don't gotta stop at no gas
Now
station.
the crazy thing about it is, um, like the original cross that got that circle around the top.
The
What they
key of
don't let,
life, the ink.
yeah, they was talking about that having it, those spears having it, and I believe in that Anunnaki talk they was talking about, those things and stuff like that. It came like that conversation came up in a different way for me. I didn't know it was the Avadra. I didn't know that was a name, but
So
those,
you telling me the Vajra is shaped like a ankh? That's what you telling me?
what I'm saying is these staffs with these energy, like just for an example.
So you saying all of them is Vajras?
I don't know. I'm learning something. I just know that they just had these things in their hand, nigga, with all of these shits got energy to do all kinds of shit. So, for an example, the crystal, right? They say that the crystal was how they was able to, once the crystal was able to get to a certain level, it was able to scrape into the those rocks that's on the pyramid so that they would stand the test of time. And then when you do the math, you're like, what the hell could cut through them rocks to do that? And then now you do the math on crystals and all of their amazing things. Like,
Oh,
you
I
know what I'm
see.
saying?
I see what you're trying to put together. I
Yeah,
see.
what I'm saying is, but these things conduct energy. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
So remember everything we're talking about, no matter what, is energy. How to
Right.
conduct energy is another conversation. That's that one. But you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Dark energy, light energy, all this stuff, different things that create
Matter.
matter and all that shit. So once you start going on that side and frequency side, you could start to say, all right, that make a little sense from what I do know, and I only know a little fucking couple cents, but that do
Right.
go with that. That does go with that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, um, they had these they had stuff like that. Anything that you saw, like for an example, the hologram, all this different shit. I'm hearing that, like, you know what I'm saying. A lot of that shit been backed up. That shit old as hell. You know what I'm saying? First cell phones was 200,000, 600,000 years ago. It was in a hologram form, and even then, that was still considered low vibration. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to be able to. I'm supposed to be able to go talk to you in my brain, and you already heard everything I said.
Right.
Straight.
Yeah, they separated us. They made us
Yeah.
individuals.
Yeah. So but we do it all the time.
Yeah,
Unknowingly.
we kill each other.
Yeah, you might be thinking about me and I just call you. I might be thinking about you just call me. Fuck
Nah,
you
I've
think
been
that
I've,
was?
I've been through that a lot of times in my life where people be like, "Yo, I just was thinking about you, yo, when you called.
I'm
Yo,
telling you.
we just was talking about you and you called. Yo, that happened to me so much, yo, in this 50 years being here, y'all. 50 years around the sun, that it started getting spooky. It started getting spooky, Uncle Ray. Like I'm hearing people like, I just was talking about you. I just, you feel me? And it's all right, boom. Let me give you a prime example. See how we be talking about something or thinking about something, and it'll pop up on a timeline on Facebook or something like that. And you be like, yo, is Facebook listening to me? See what I'm saying? Because it's all in your algorithm. See what I'm saying? I'm saying that whole algorithm thing, like that, in reality has happened to me. You understand what I'm saying? It gets spooky. It gets spooky after a while. Cause you know how people say that. I just was talking about you. You gonna live a long time. Remember that part? I just was, yeah, I just spoke you up. You gonna live a long time. Remember that? I done heard that live a long time shit so many times. That shit really got me
So
on guard,
so
not
so
dying.
so check this shit out that go with that, right? And it first came to my attention. Like when I know about, you might know it better because you're like, you understood frequency because you was a CB dude since a kid and you still are one, right? So you understand frequency, AM, FM, all that shit, boom. But some people, that shit never goes in their brain, like of how the fuck Wi-Fi works, how the fuck cable works, how, you know what I'm saying, all that shit works, right? And when you understand that, oh, this shit ain't nothing but shit snatching up the frequencies that's in the air already. You know what I'm saying? Transferring that energy into this whatever that's bringing it to you. And so when I call you on the cell phone, that shit ain't nothing but frequency from this phone going through them airwaves to your phone. And that's all it is. So when you start understanding this shit is that dope out here and it's low vibration, imagine where this shit really at.
Right. That's how you know it's an alternate reality, and people thinking this is the primary and this is really the secondary. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they give us so many primary things to be attached upon and stuck upon. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, we're all stuck into that type of glitch. You know what I'm saying? And then when the glitch get the glitching, you know what happens after that. We get the
You know?
aliens back.
It go back to what Bruh said earlier, and kind of connection to that shit I be telling you sometime. At least 9 minutes a day, you gotta tap out from this fucking world and shut this shit down. Give a fuck what's going on. Especially if something going on. Shut this shit down real quick. If it's a nap, if it's beautiful music, if it's going to ground, if it's a massage, whatever you do to go get your total relax, you do. Shut that shit down, because in your mind, that shit is racing. So that means in the universe, you making the motherfucker race. And if you see that it's racing and you don't tap into the filter of how you slow the bitch down, you gonna go into that next loop where you know it's extra drama, more shit could happen. It could be, you know what I'm saying? And like certain people that have no control over that moment, they could be destructive and all of that. So you gotta have these moments of shutting down. So I ain't mastered it yet, but I've had a couple days where I've done good with it. And I might get 3 minutes in the morning that I did good, a minute and a half in the midday, and then late night I might catch a good 3. But that's before I'm going to sleep. My point is, them shits will balance you. Cause like hustle, especially, you know, like the other day I was kind of going through it. I was under pressure a little bit about a fast break. You know what I'm saying? And it was, you know what I'm saying? And I started realizing you gotta go inside, homie. Gotta go inside. Ain't no, it's gonna come from where it's gonna come from. You ain't gotta worry about where it's gonna come from. It's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Boom, and it did. And then there's a voice that says, can't get so caught up in that shit that got you thinking anything fucking negative. Anything. So as soon as you recognize that feeling when your body start tensing up or you're going into that place, you gotta bang on that shit. Gotta bang on it with everything you fucking got to get your vibes back to a neutral spot, nigga, because you about to go down.
You gotta protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there. And see, that right then and there is what you call crunch time spiritually, right?
Yeah.
People don't tend to give into what's more, what I say, like rough to do. They'll give into what's easy to do, which would be negative. You understand what I'm saying? Or go the opposite way because it's easier. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of going this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not understanding that it's a light at that other end of the tunnel. And Uncle Ray, I know you've been through a lot, and I know it was times that maybe you thought it was over. Like, I'm not gonna get through this. Like, I can't do it. You know, like I'm not gonna do it. I just can't.
Definitely.
Like, can you elaborate on a time like that you faced on testifying? Can you testify to that? Give me a testimony, something that you went through.
Testify having 2 jobs, like I said, when I lived in a motel from 2021 till 2023, I think it was. I was walking back to work as I worked at Burlington and Dollar Tree, humbling jobs. You know, I worked 2 jobs that to keep my family in a motel.
Hey, you gotta live, brother.
$450 a freaking week, you know, to stay in there.
Right. Gotta do what you gotta do.
And I was walking home from work, listening to some music, and was walking across the intersection at Bryce Road in Livingston. And out of nowhere, a car hit me and literally ran me over and ran over top of me. And it hit me pretty good. And I ended up walking home from that.
For real?
Yeah, laid in bed for 2 days.
Nah, that was the source directive. Let me tell you why. Hold that thought. Don't lose that thought. Hold on to it tight. My sister-in-law, right? Same thing happened to her. walking right across the street to get cigarettes and a coffee. A car hit her and killed her. We found her on the street dead. Rest in peace, Melissa. Rest in power. You follow what I'm saying? So you was definitely lucky to still be here, because I got somebody real close to me that's not here right now. So I just want to say that. Okay, you got it back.
And there's a story to it, and I really can't play the part because I mean it's someone else's music, and I don't want to get you monetized. But during a certain song, during a certain verse,
right
when I got hit, can I play it? You won't get
no. Don't play it. Just say it.
Okay, remember the song by Jimmy Levi, "Take the Lead," when he starts singing out, "Did you show it, Jesus?" I literally, it said walk. I stopped for a second. I got my Bose speakers. I rock with them. I'm in tune. I love music.
Okay, you was immersed.
And I'm walking home from work, and I'm singing that in the middle of the intersection, and boom, the moment of impact, I ran over.
So let me ask
I'm not lying. I would never make nothing up like that.
No. I'm gonna ask you a question though. Who you think did that to you, God or the devil?
I was going
Who was
hard
you
on
blaming
Les
for?
Flexner in public. I was going out with my music and telling people, whoever would listen, what's going on and what's been going above ground and below ground. And I think it has a little bit to do with both because of the demonic possession. But at the end of the day, there's so much more I want to talk to you guys more about in other parts of my life. But
I was about to
ain't
ask something
dominating
about
this right now.
Listen, bro. We got time, man. It's Saturday night.
Brother Ray.
Be transparent, Brother Ray. It's your time right now. You got the stage. You are front and center, compadre. Let it go. Be transparent. We are here for you.
I've been protected because there's
know?
been some bad stuff and some crazy. Every one thing I've ever loved or ever been around, it's hard to, it's cool. I love all y'all. Anything I've ever loved or ever tried to love got destroyed in the most sickening ways that you could ever think of. Like the first girl I ever loved, she ended up 2 or 3 years down later after we stopped, messing around with each other, ended up killing this person, burning them alive. And then when their parents went, and you can look it up, it was in Pataskala, Ohio. It was a real story. And shit, it's just hard to explain these things in the most craziest way. That her life, named Sonia Hawkins, she's in prison now, and she killed these people and had no conscience, and they went in and ate pizza, and they're like, "Oh, we'll make pizza, we'll just cover it up." And yeah, and then my best friend that I went to school with ended up murdering my neighbor, who had a business she worked at, because they started this little crime ring thing where they were breaking in houses and stuff, but they wanted me to hang out. But at the last second, here we go with the point, I started laying carpet with my cousin Doug, and right after that, he ended up killing this woman.
It's crazy.
And then I take it back to that point where I was out there and getting ran over and nothing really happened to him. I mean, look at me now, I'm 51. I should not be laying carpet, running a whole warehouse, doing, things for my boss.
Hey, let me share a story with you, right? So I got a friend, man. His name is Rico, right? Right now, he's probably doing 40 years in jail. But this guy had everything going, man. Nice business, couple dollars coming in, closed business, you know what I'm saying? And his lady, I guess they started at the business together, and then she got the next door property, next door to where his property was. So he had to see her every day doing her thing next door with her little boutique. Make a long story short, he wound up shooting her in the face, killing her in the passenger seat. And when he finally called me and spoke to me, I asked him, I said, bro, why did you do it? Why did you kill your girl, your kid's mother, and leave? You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't even answer it when I asked him. You understand what I'm saying? And then the next time he called me, he's acting like he's trying to become Muslim or something like that. Not maybe understanding, like, I don't know what the hell was going on, but that was just a crazy one for me. You got it though, Uncle Ray.
Yeah, the situations we go through put us in position for things later on in life. I mean, we all can agree with that.
It's a journey, baby, not a destination. You know what I'm saying? So if you
some journeys are just a little bit too painful, we have to go through too much.
But what don't kill you make you stronger.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? We all buried our, you know what I'm saying, a loved one and friends and, you know, things of that nature. But, you know, we at the best shape of our life right now. The time is now. So we need to, you know, get this ball rolling and come together because, you know, the strength is in the
I know
numbers.
we got scientists wanting to use people as antennas to power 6G. So you're right. Let's get it going.
Yeah, they listen. The world is turning. One monkey don't
You know
stop
some
the show.
crazy shit I've been noticing? There's been a
What's that?
lot of shit popping up on my motherfucking timeline and other shit that got to do with sperm banks more than ever. I just like I'm not searching
Pause.
nothing. Yeah, in the data world, I'm not searching nothing. I got to do no fucking sperm or nothing like that. What the fuck is going on? But I've been no, but I've been motherfucking looking up stuff that got to do with like get paid today or like
Oh my
daily
God.
jobs and shit like that. And this is the shit this is the shit that's coming up. So, you know, me and my other mind, I'm like, man, you motherfuckers trying to get every bit of everything more than everything right now.
They want a
Just like
nigga semen. They want a nigga blood.
everything is
They
up.
want your aborted babies so they could raise them up in their army. They want everything.
One of the biggest hustles they got going, and it has been, is if you look into it, is plasma centers. They're popping up everywhere, and they're making
Tell me about it.
billions and billions of
Tell
dollars.
me about it. Listen, I know people that's making a cold hustle out of that shit. Going there getting stuck every goddamn day.
Stop it! Nobody drop it! Drop it!
For real. I mean, it's serious. You know what I'm saying? They want all that. Hey, Terry, man. You bugging Terry.
It's a brand name. Like Pepsi. It's a brand name.
Brother Ray, man.
I stand behind it. I
I
guarantee
ain't gonna
it.
hold you. You've been through some shit. And something you said earlier, sometimes, like I said, I just shut my ego off. You know what I'm saying? And I try to listen with my heart. And I'll be like, yo, Hustle Man said something earlier. You know, you're supposed to be here. If you, no matter what, if you go through some wild, tragic shit on all levels, you fucking supposed to be here. So then, you're like, all right, so then what's my fucking purpose? I mean, other than what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm different. I don't really fit in with everybody. They think I'm fucking nuts, probably. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go find my tribe. So now that when you find your tribe and your people that you can relate to, it's like Hustle Man. He's a dope dude, like, but he's been through a whole lot of wild shit too. He's got some stories similar to yours, like, you know what I'm saying, I know personally, you know what I'm saying? And that he been through. And but sometimes, like bro was talking about earlier, that blue part of the fire and and that red part. You get it? Blue part considering that to be your soul maybe, and then the red part being your
Hold on for a second, Stone. Hold on for a second. Hey, Terry, I don't know what's. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, back to the yin and the yang. You know, so everything that you've been through, one thing I do know is everything you've been through, and I got this out of a book when 50 Cent was talking to Robert Greene. And Robert Greene kind of spilled the beans. And he was like amazed at 50 Cent's ability to do certain things, but aware that the shit you go through in the streets, a lot of these multi-millionaire, billionaire tycoons could never go through anything like that. You understand? So when you've built that skin up to go through all of these different type of things in those lower vibrations and find any kind of way out, you pass the test. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Yeah, because you got to definitely look at it, not to cut you off, but you got to definitely look at it like everything that you did was a test to get to where you at today. You had to be ready. Like right now, being up on this panel, you had to be ready. You had to have a story to be up here. You can't just your history can't be a mystery and you up here. Because if so, nobody's taking nothing that you saying serious. You follow what I'm saying? We know you got a story to tell, just the fact off of you sitting right in front of the camera. You understand what I'm saying? And you got that look of I've been through some pain on my face. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't also had so much pleasure that I don't care for pleasure no more. You know what I'm talking about, Stone? When you're over pleasurized. You understand what I'm saying? Like some people are still searching for stuff that we already done ran through. Like ran
I just
through.
had a quick thought.
Go ahead.
It was some bro mentioned earlier about the energy that try to get you to go towards the light.
Right.
You can look at that in this 3D dimension we live in, how dangerous it is. Let's say the bitch that look good, they got all the right shit on, she's sexy as a motherfucker, look good, smell good, but you don't know she's a fucking scumbag. It's the light that got your attention.
Devil.
It's the light that got your attention. So
yeah, she shining.
And in some of my studies, I done bumped into it a few different types of. It's been explained a few different types of ways, but bro mentioned it another type of way similar. So it's like, yo, when you go, you know, at the age of 15, I was murdered. 3 of my mans was murdered with me. You know what I'm saying, in the same shooting, and I'm the one that, you know what I'm saying, that happened to make it back. You know what I'm saying, grateful for that. You know what I'm saying, and you know whatever this quest and this journey about.
That's crazy.
Right. You know, I can go deeper, but
You want
I'm
to tell
gonna
that
go to this. I'm
story?
gonna go to this part, right?
Tell us the story.
So when I was gone for 3.5 minutes. So while I was gone, what I can remember, and now that I'm a lot more conscious, I realized it was more of a feeling, and so the light. I've learned now that I ain't go to the light. If I would have went to the light, I probably wouldn't have made it back here. So I was like, no, I gotta go back. My mom think I'm spending the night at my man house. I gotta go back. I remember.
Yeah, that was a trip you couldn't go on.
Yeah, so no way. Nah, you get it. Like that's what I remember. So I remember that. So if that's what I can remember, and that's that feeling, and I can't. Everything
That
else
must have hit you hard when he spoke of the light. That must have hit you.
Because
that must have made a spark in you.
So yeah, so now going back to like Bobby Hemmett break down the light, and like I think others have broke down this light shit a little bit, but he break it down raw. So he was like, he said, "Motherfucker, you better not go to that light." He said that might be. He said, nigga, it might be. He said it might be your grandmother saying come over. He said, nigga, no. If you had, basically, if you ascend and you go to where you're supposed to go, you're supposed to go to something totally better. You ain't supposed to be in these other little realms in the middle and all that shit and down here still. So it's like, so if you were there, you ain't really go to the, you know what I'm saying? So if we don't know shit about that, and I see my grandmother and I loved her, this, that, and third, my nigga, you get it? But if I don't know her, you know, her role with her soul and spirit in this plane, I'm clueless. You gonna go down to the primitive side of this human shit that we living right now, when you're not gonna understand that light and energy talk.
Yeah, you're not gonna understand it.
Yeah, you're not gonna understand it. So that's why when Bobby said, "Nigga, if your mama ain't giving you problems, fuck your mama." You get it?
Fuck your mama.
Get it? So that's the way he used to talk. But I get what he's saying to try to get you to understand
Fuck your
that
mama.
some of them is just portals for you to get here, because you got some other shit you gotta go do.
Yeah,
You know
by
what I'm
all
saying?
means necessary.
Yeah. So let's say for instance, Ray. It's just I'm gonna say hypothetical, kind of a feeling, right? When a dope, you seem some, I don't know if you're Indian or another race, but when a dope, cool ass white boy fuck with some bros and genuinely fuck with the bros, that's a spiritual connection. You don't know in your last life if he was a bro. Might got some soul in you. You know what I mean? You get it? Might like you some cornbread or something. I don't know. You get it? My thing is, once you start
Definitely like
understanding,
the women.
once you start understanding all this shit, because let's just say, if you really know how to read your hand, your palm, and you might say, damn nigga, this should say right here, you 2.2 billion years old. And you did this shit a bunch of times. You keep fucking with them bum bitches. You keep falling for them bum bitches. Every time you come back, you falling for them bum bitches. Now, it's a random joke, but it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. And so let's say, for example, you never get a chance to learn what semen retention is about and how to use that power. You just want to bust in every girl mouth. You feel like she got to swallow it. What you just did is gave her your energy every time. Now she's succubus. You understand that? Yeah. Now she has a download of you, everything. She kind of probably know you better than you, nigga.
Yeah, she got that DNA and she merged that energy.
They don't even know why they like it. Back to what I was saying earlier about,
Juju.
you know what I'm saying, the Red Wings and all that wild shit. Like the people that do that, they don't know why they like that shit. It's a fixation on what's a reality that's happening due to this. It's actually, what my man said, he said, nigga, that's actually a ritual. To go down on a girl and all that is actually a spiritual ritual. The juices on your face is actually, it's other shit just like your semen is powerful. So when you start understanding everything we do has that level of greatness to it, you start saying, shit, I'm a human being only because I'm in this body, being in this body. I gotta start tapping into other shit. You get it? And like what bro said earlier, you gotta find a way to, get into you.
Yeah,
but
you
like
better
for
learn
Brother
you
Ray,
now.
let's just say I could tell you've been around a lot of shit, and a lot of times when people are in urban areas, we get to see shit nobody else get to see. If you kind of like on the homeless vibe, you on another level, so you get to see even more. Like, you know what I'm saying, if it's any, like, even just for an example, just living at them hotels, you at another fucking level of understanding. It's different than like Project Tenements and all that. It's similar, but it's different. You get it? Because you can't live in there for free. You can live in the tenements for free. You understand?
Right.
So something's going on to make all this shit shake around here some kind of way. And what I
Something's
mean by
going
that
on.
is, if you could go through all of that and change that frequency and simply say, I'm going to use all this shit I've been through and be the alchemist that I am, and I'm special. I got some shit that's
Got work to do.
not regular. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit. You understand? And how I package it can determine where I'm going with this thing here. Now, bumping into dudes like Hustle Man and shit like that, it's so much shit that could go on, even, as an entrepreneur with your lifestyle and what you've been through, because there's some people that have been through that need to hear your story, even if it's just your story, because they're dealing with something similar and they don't got no clue on what to do to help themselves. They don't even know that they could possibly get through it. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So no matter what, your story is huge. And from what I heard, you sound like
Projected, like
you
King
still got a
Smarty
lot
would
more to
say,
tell.
produce.
You know what I mean? Kind of like we gotta make sure we gotta be careful with him, because he got some shit over there.
It's production time, you know? What's going on? What's going through the head of
man, it's a
yours?
pleasure to meet you, man.
Because your head is so bald, I can read your
Yeah,
mind.
dope 3 hours and 33 minutes and
What's going on,
27
Uncle Ray?
seconds so
Talk to
far.
me. What's going
Now
on
we
in
at
there, man?
Well, I can admit this is the first time that I've been up this late in a long time.
It be like that, man. It's time to
It's all good.
rattle and roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Hustle Man, I
Come to
think I'm
somebody
done
that
for the
sleep with a
evening, baby.
nightmare.
I don't, you know what I mean?
You know what I
smoked
mean?
up all my weed.
All right, it's
I gotta get up early to
333.
see
We're
what I
gonna
can
wrap
do.
it up. It's 333. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. Y'all dudes
Can I say
hold
one
tight.
thing, though,
Be
real quick,
still.
Hustle Man?
Hurry up. Say what you're gonna say.
I
Hurry
just
up.
want to say I'm here for anybody who, wants the inspiration or help, needs anything for him. I'm here for you.
Y'all heard that? He extended his love and light. Hold tight, y'all. 70 in the
Anyone and
building. Hit the like
everything.
button. We out of here, man. I
Done.
appreciate everybody for pulling up. Terry, the whole squad. I'm high like a kite. I'm gonna holler at y'all boys in the back chat. Give me 1 second. All right. Hit that like button, buy your memberships, get it now. Everything is on sale. Let's go. Shop with confidence. DJ, drop my shit out.